setup is super clunky. Something. I feel like something's gonna fall. Also, hi, my habibis. If anyone's in the chat, bibil. Hi, ho, habibil. How's everyone doing? Mommy's only 20 minutes late to her own live again. I do have a valid excuse today. I was on time. I was actually on time, but my phone's been haunted today because a lot is going on, bibil. There's a lot of drama happening in my life. Oh wait, you can't hear me, of course, because I set up the mic and then I forgot about it. Oh my God, look, this is only water, babies. All right, I swear this is water. I'm drinking water because I'm dehydrated and I had some kind of a heat stroke, I think, today. Whatever that thing is. Yeah, so I'm late to the live again, biz. Mommy's late to her own funeral. But today I have a valid excuse because my what's it called? My phone's going crazy. Hope everyone's doing well. Happy St. Patrick's Day or whatever it is today. Whatever that may be. And unfortunately, yeah, my phone's just being haunted. It's just been acting up like all crazy. So I'm just going to update everything, make sure that we're on the same page with YouTube's. And then we'll start the live all fresh and cozy. Works Machine, love the name. Love the name. Hello. Hope you can hear me okay, baby. All right. Let's see the video description. Let's get started. Probably nobody's coming to the live today because I didn't really advertise it. But it's okay. I'll just have a little chat with myself and do some reads and then see if people come in. I didn't post any videos yesterday because I fell asleep. I fell asleep and I had to go to immigration today. I'm travelpreneur. Hashtag travelpreneur lifestyle. It was a whole drama. All right, my babies. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. How's everyone doing? Let me know in the chat how everybody's doing, my babies. April, you're here, babe. Good, my baby. My hubby-boo. Hi, April. Morgue's machine. Yes, yes. Especially since I work 3 shifts. So I just fell asleep with the phone in my hand. It happens a lot. So there you go. What? Someone left me a comment saying 1 p.m. PST is well past that yesterday. What? Yeah, but the live is today, Bill. Not yesterday. What is today? Yeah, March 17th. It's St. Patrick's Day, right? April, you're Taurus rising. Awesome, Bill. Ben Perkins. Hi, Ben Perkins. That was you bitching about it? All right, that's okay. You're allowed to be the bitch. Why do people get so like, it doesn't matter, Bill. Even if it was yesterday, it's still happening today. But yeah, Ben, it's fine. I'm allowed. You can be my courtly bitch. You're fine. 8 p.m. UK time in London. Yeah, it's 8 p.m. in London. I'm 2 hours ahead in Cyprus. They're like 8:24 or whatever. Okay, maybe some people will come. If they don't, I'll just close the live and whatever. Let's see. I mean, I'll still do some reads for you and stuff. We'll just cut it short. All right, let me just make sure the description is fine with the video. But yeah, you know, the more spirit, you know, I mean, not the more, like I do all spirit work. So when I work with the spirits, my phone always like goes crazy. It's been like a crazy phone day. It shuts down sometimes for no reason. How's everyone doing? You're celebrating St. Patrick's Day? Named April, born in April. Yeah, that's like Taurus 101. Made the luck of the Irish. Okay, there you are, Pippies. The luck of the Irish. Any Irish people here today? Hi, Mighty Well, my sweetie. How's it going, my baby? Okay. Let me just update everything for you, boo-boos. Let me know in the comments who's Irish, who's feeling Irish today, who's Irish today. And, you know, what's your story? Are you celebrating St. Patrick's Day? I had to go to immigration. I've been out all day in the sun, and I, like, got a terrible tan and some kind of a sunstroke and had, like, a mental breakdown at immigration because the lady was really rude. She was basically like, leave, nobody wants you here. I was like, that's cruel. Why are you so cruel? She was just evil, you know, one of those, like, you know, admin people who just, like, live to be evil because they hate their job. It was like that. I just went to get some information. She basically was like, whatever you do is not going to be enough, so fuck you. Negative Nancy, awesome. You had some corned beef, that's awesome. Hi, Sherry, my baby. A bit of Irish and Sherry. Irish Sherry. Ben, I would not waste my precious energy and life force and esoteric knowledge on anything like a game, particularly when men play for money or like whatever that is that you're talking about. Rugby or whatever. I would never. But good luck. Good luck with that. I know nothing about rugby. You'd never know next Wednesday. Imaginary Friends, Red Persephone Tarot. Boo-Boo's Red Persephone Tarot is a friendly channel. Go and sub to her. Red Persephone Tarot, you want to link your channel in the chat so people, can, if they're not subbed to you, they can sub and like your stuff. She's an awesome reader. She's one of the, she's in the Soul Tribe, Boo-Boo. We've been friends since I started doing YouTube. Since I started doing this. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm sorry, everything always takes so much longer, but it's just my life is very unstable and my technology is unstable. And it doesn't seem to matter if I get like new stuff or whatever, it always just goes crazy. So there's just no point in trying to fix that kind of thing, you know? All right, let's see. So, Ben Perkins, only a game more important than life and death. Why would I support the patriarchy and their dumb little games with my spells? Tell me. How much are they gonna pay me for that? It's not more important than life and death, Ben. Life and death is more important than that stuff. DJ Castaway. Taurus man here. Hi, DJ Castaway. Yeah, I've heard of Six Nations. I've seen the men in England in their pubs, you know, touching each other for 6 Nations. I've been there for it. I don't understand. I'll never understand that thing. I'll never get it. But you do you, Boo-Boo. All right, I think we've updated everything. We're gonna go through. I think we're gonna do like a general reading or a chit chat. If anyone wants to talk about, you know, magic and manifestation and love and stuff like that, I want to talk about individual cards today as well, and talk about how you can work with the tarot through meditation and manifestation, using individual cards to manifest and connect to the kind of love energy that you're looking for. And also, whenever the cards come up, what is coming up? Ben, okay, actually women's rugby is becoming really popular. Won't mention it again. No, Ben, but the point is that these types of games, they're like, these public kind of blood games made by men for men, made by empire for empire. And I don't like it. It's blood curdling and also cringe. And I know it's a controversial opinion because a lot of, people live for it. But I just think it's like a false outlet for higher masculinity. There's other ways to exercise masculinity than this. The system gives people the circuses, you know what I'm saying? But it's okay, baby. I'm not judging. Like literally everyone I know, like in Argentina, like stops their job for like football and stuff. So like no judgment. I'm just telling you my opinion. Yeah, DJ Castaway. I literally just said that. Sports and bread and circuses. Marie Andre, you sent me a message for personal read. Was that today? I haven't looked at my emails today, boo-boos. I'm going to catch up on the emails when we finish the live, baby. Left Eye from TLC. Oh, okay. Awesome. She went on like one of those game shows. Some hand cream. Oops. Hold on a second, boo-boos. All right. Can everyone see the description down below, my boo-boos? Fabulous Juan, you made it. Awesome. People actually came. You know what? I think I realized that I really need to do these lives in the evenings. But the thing is, like, when it's evening, Pacific or Eastern, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning here. And realistically, that's not like I'm going to have to still be up because I'm not going to wake up for that. I didn't see it, Marie. Is it under a different name, Boo? I didn't see it in email. Let me check now. I'll check when we're done with the live. I'll email you, Boo. And if work was boring, Fabulous One. I know. Giselle doesn't see the description. Does anybody else see the description, Boo-boos? Because I see it. This is the issue. This is the issue. Oh, you see the PayPal thing, Giselle? Thank you. Okay, so you see it. Oh, hold on. I need to change the hashtag for Ides of March. Who was here for Ides of March when my friend Sarah came? She's awesome. Oh. Now it's going to take me forever to edit that. Oh, you like the music, Manuel? Yeah. This is, I should link this channel. It's called Paradise Tonight Meditation Music, but it's like they have a lot of like free music on there. Some of it is copyright free, some of it isn't, but nice to mention them. No, Giselle, it's a whole description. What is, you know what, guys? Like today, I think I'm going to finish the live because I'm going to get triggered because nothing is going my way today. Everyone's so horrible and rude. Even like people on the street were like rude to me. Nobody can see the freaking description. How, I don't know. Negative Nancy. Watch it. Rewatch it. It's an awesome live. She's a really great practitioner. Ben, go ahead. Send me a PayPal question. Is it about rugby? That would be awesome if it was about rugby. Thanks, Divine Diva. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm having a difficult day. Oh, and then I got a ride from this guy. It's like a whole story. This guy picked me up in Cyprus because I got lost and like half of the roads were like blocked off. And this guy picked me up and he was so weird and it was so like unwholesome. Like the whole thing was super unwholesome. And he was there with his girlfriend who was like, it was so unwholesome. I don't know. You know when some people just give you the creeps? So what are we doing wrong then there, Negative Nancy? Is it about the description? You need to... if you didn't see it before, you might want to, like Red Persephone Tarot said, you might want to refresh your page, and then you should be able to see it. Also, make sure that you expand the description because it's collapsed. So just click on show or like show more or something. Ben, don't ask your question here because I'm taking PayPal questions only. DJ Castaway, yeah, but it's like a South thing, you know. It used to like it's in Argentina, happened all the time, but like in Cyprus, they're like extra creepy and aggressive. But this was not a Cypriot guy. This was like a guy from, he was like basically a white dude from South Africa, I think, but he was like super creepy. Gave me the heebie-jeebies. Trying to neg me and stuff. Bonnie, we only just started. Okay, so here's the download, Bill. The download. Also, Sherry, thank you for the tip. Everyone, thanks for the tips. Mommy's having a difficult day. Everyone's hating on me today. But actually, I lied because then I went to another government office and they were so nice. When they found out that I did tarot, they like helped me with like extra, like they're gonna help me out. So it was really sweet. So here's how this works, Biz. Bonnie, you got all the time in the world. I only just started because I'm late to my own funeral. We are taking PayPal questions. I'm gonna do a general read and maybe talk about the cards a little bit and some of the magic you can do yourself with the cards today. And then I'm going to answer your PayPal questions. PayPal link is in the description box below. It is $13 per question. And yeah, that's it. So there's definitely time. If you have a question, do it through PayPal. It's PayPal only. If you want to tip me, or if you want to tip the spirits of Cyprus, if you want to tip Julius Caesar, if you know all of that, Cleopatra, you can do it in the super chat. With super chats. I'm so out of it, Bibos. Like, I came home like all red. So yeah, it's $13 per question. If you can, please include your name as you like to be called out in the live. Include your name and include your question in the PayPal if possible. If not, stick around till the end of the live so I can do that. Otherwise, money goes down the magic well. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Bibil. Bonnie, yes, stay with us. Oh my God, Manuel, you had a guy follow you home once. What is wrong with people? Ben, you have a serious question? Awesome. Yeah, exactly. No, they're weirdos, but the thing is, like, it's not the men of Cyprus. The men of Cyprus are just, like, you know, hapless and whatever. They just jump out of the bushes and, like, wow, number, can I have your number? But, like, it's like the expats. Like, it's always the creepy... I'll tell you what, it's always the creepy older guy expat with the wife who could be his granddaughter with his strangeness. You know, it's always that. Anyways, no judgments if that's your situation. People have unique situations, but it's always a certain dynamic, you know. Anyway, gave me the creeps. But he did take me to immigration, which I'm grateful for, but also it was so weird. It was so weird. I felt like I needed to brush my teeth after. Oh, Giselle, thank you. Manuel's laughing. But the thing is, like, now I'm kind of dating, whatever. I'm not going to get into it because whatever. I'm not here to expose anyone. But I have been dating men, like, now I'm starting to date, like, you know how it is. Like, now they're getting younger for me. But it's like, I mean, you know, when it's like a 40-year difference or a 50-year difference, I don't know. It's just like, it was a little... Okay, so I came home and had to brush my teeth and take a shower. But it's like, okay, is anyone an expat here? Have you like lived in a foreign country? Because like it's always the expats, and it's always like the Anglo-American expats, and they're always like Divine Diva. Younger guys like older women. It's crazy. Yeah, it's not crazy. It's true. All right. Anyways, Pippies, it's been quite a while. All right, so it is PayPal questions. It is $13 per question. If you can, include your name and your question in the PayPal. And if not, you have to stick till the end of the live so I can call you out when we go to the question part of the reading. Yeah, that's right, Red Persephone. Red Persephone, also known as Sarah K. Check out Sarah K's tarot channel. It is Red Persephone Tarot. She's in the chat right now. She's an awesome reader. I think she also does private readings. If I'm correct, or like you can give people your information. She does private readings. And yeah, she's awesome. All right, Marie Andre, I'll take a look. Maybe I missed it because I was in a big rush today. I haven't responded to any emails that came in today, so maybe I missed it last night too. K858. We are always doing donations, BitBill. Donations down the magic well. But if you want to get a PayPal reading, if you want to get a reading from me, if you want to ask me a question, it's $13 per question. The PayPal link is in the description box below. And if possible, include the name you want to be known as and your question. All right, I sound so mean. Like, it should all be love and light, right? But the truth is, when you're a woman alone in the world, a lot of aggro happens to you, you know? But then I went to the other immigration office, and there was this, like, scrumptious, nice boy, and he helped me so much. So grateful to him. Yeah. All right. But yeah, it's always expats being creepy. Oh yeah, exactly. DJ Castaway. Age, I mean, look, age is not just a number. It is like a valid thing. And there, you know, structural and power differences between people based on age, right? But like, yeah, of course. I know, like, I've dated men who were like twice my age with the mental age of 12. Red Persephone, I keep it real. Well, yeah, it's pretty. This is as trash. This is trash. Euro trash as it gets today. But yeah, DJ Castaway, that is so true. Like, I know so many people who are so immature, and so many who are so scrumptious. All right, Pippies. So we covered the questions. We got the description going. We're taking donations. Monetization is on. Let's see. We got 17 people in the chat, which is awesome because it's a weird time. It's a weird day, and I'm a weird person. So thank you, Bibbies, for showing up. All right. Let's do the reads. Let's go sign by sign. Let's see. We're going to do new person, and we're going to do love and separation for each sign. We're going to start with, you know what? We're going to start with Taurus, because Taurus is always last. And today, Taurus is going to be first. And also shout out to Manuel, who's in the chat, who is awesome and scrumptious, and a scrumptious little BitBill. So tomorrow we're going to do a reading just like this. We might do it in the evening. I don't know. I'm tempted to change the time because it feels like not a lot of people come to the lives when it's like in the middle of the day. But maybe because it's a weekday. We'll see. Maybe it's going to be the same time. So it's going to be the same time on Saturday. And then on Sunday we might do another necromantic reading with the dead. Okay, Taurus, what is going on with the new person for Taurus? Please show me angels. Awesome. The new person thinks you're scrumptious. Look at that. Page of Cups. New person thinks you're gorgeous. They're kind of low-key already fallen in love with you, Taurus. So if you're dealing with a new person, if you're DMing, if you're in the talking stage, this person only has eyes for you. And this is awesome because I feel like that the new person in your life feels like they really caught a big fish. They're like, I don't need any more. This is all I need. Magical and weird. Thank you, Sherry. 444 on the clock. Yeah, that's goddess numbers. 444. Thank you, K858. Thank you. That's so scrumptious. So generous of you. Thank you. All right. Taurus. Let me know in the chat if you got Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or Mars, or, you know, if you think it's relevant in any of your other placements. Are you talking to a new boo-boo? Because they think you're awesome. Look, the lover is at the bottom of the deck. What's going on here? The lover's at the bottom of the deck. But kind of at the back of your mind is still an ex, someone with whom things ended quite definitely ended, but also probably in a very painful, bad way, you know? Oh, Sarah K, yeah, Taurus moon. Something ended badly, painfully. It's kind of like still, the energy is still at the back of this reading. So it's like, you know, it's not like your mind keeps casting itself back to that person, but it does feel a little bit like you're still kind of anchored to that past. That was painful, that was swords, that was difficult to it was difficult to move away from that. It could have been someone who was quite cutting, who in the end, you know, may have felt like they judged you, or misjudged you, or discarded you in some kind of a way. You know, it's very cutting energy. Oh, new lover for April. Yeah, we all need a new lover. Lover. Who knows that lover scout? Who remembers that SNL scout? It's SNL, right? Where they do the lovers. It's one of my favorite scouts ever written in the world. We are the lovers. All right, so very inappropriate. So yeah, it's like there's something, it's like this ghost is haunting you. I would say the tarot is saying, yeah, new lover, Bibos. This is the watchword for the day. New lover has come. And if you haven't started talking to someone new, position yourself into a situation where you can. This is a message of love too. So particularly messaging situations of, you know, like almost like a faraway admirer energy, but it could be someone who's like sending you messages, or someone who communicates with you a lot, who thinks about you, you know, sad good morning, good night message. Someone could be a little bit shy. Again, maybe a little bit younger than you. It doesn't have to be in age, could be in mind, body, or soul. April, releasing from a Capricorn. Ah, Capricorns. Spectrophilia. Oh my gosh, Morg's Machine, I love you. Morg's Machine just said, I'm not into spectrophilia. That is so true. My ex-boyfriend is though. No, I'm just kidding. Bonnie, your ex-Capricorn could make the devil cry. Yeah. I think the thing about Capricorns, it's kind of like Scorpio. You either have the best experience with them or the worst. It's like Marmite, you know? Oh, DJ Castaway, yeah, your Spicy's Page of Cups is 17 years younger, yeah. So there you go. Oh, you can let go of him, Bonnie. If you really want to, you can. Anyway, so there's like love, love, love. Taurus, you're getting love, 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 love. You're all loved up. You're all about the love. Taurus rules love. Just like Scorpio rules sexuality, Taurus rules love. So I would say go for it. If you have any reservations, if you feel like it's difficult for you to trust someone as well right now, or you don't know how serious this person is, I would say just go with the flow, because if you go with the flow, there's going to be these beautiful, amazing healing experiences through love for you coming through. And if you block yourself away from that energy, you're just not going to experience it. So it's not going to be, you know, you're missing out. Whatever this is, you could be questioning, you know, where is this going? Where's this person going to be taking me? What do they want? It doesn't really matter, because they're enamored of you. This is like that pure, you know, pure love. Either it's going to grow into an empire, or it's just going to be a beautiful memory from, you know, little postcard from the beaches of love. But it's, I think this person is quite serious. They look very intent on you, Taurus, and they look very focused on you. So, I mean, you would be a fool not to take up this offer. If you're currently rejecting someone, give them a chance. I think they would be good for you. Your past person is all closed up, the Four of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a miser, or someone who tried to fight you for money, someone who was all about the money, but didn't have a lot of money themselves, or didn't want to share what they had. What a douche flute. Let's see what else is coming through. DJ Castaway Googles spectrophilia. Yeah, Bonnie, you deserve the best. Okay. Everyone's Googling this now. Google's going to be like, what goes on here? All right, let's see. Taurus past person is all closed off. If there's something you're expecting from them, like an apology, emotionally speaking, an apology, or coming clean, or making you feel better about the situation, they're not going to give it to you. There's something miserly about that person that I don't like. A calculating person. Could be the dark side of Libra, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles here. That person is actually thinking about reaching out. They do miss you, but it's someone who doesn't give much of themselves. So if in this love and separation situation, someone's really reflecting, calculating whether they should reach out or not. They're hoping to. They're hoping to be heard, but it might take them 4 weeks or 4 months to do that because they're quite calculating. And they're not giving you what you want. I don't see them giving you the thing that you wanted in the first place. The generosity of spirit, generosity, maybe they owe you money or something, or vice versa. I don't know, something here about this person so calculating. Like a calculator. Red Persephone Tarot. Yeah, screw it. Googling it. So Taurus, yeah, I mean, I think the person you're in separation with, there is a message coming, but it's a long time coming, could take a long time. Someone might reach out for, also the 4, you know, number 4, it could be April. They might be reaching out for your birthday, but I feel like it's going to be just not giving you what you deserve and what you asked for. They're not giving anything. It's just like calculating a move. They're making a move to come back in. So that's Taurus. All right, babies. Okay, so we're doing PayPal questions. If you just joined the chat, it is $13 per question. Don't forget to include your name and your question in the PayPal if possible, or I will just call you out in the live stream. So stay till the end of the live stream. We just did Taurus. We got 5 more signs to go. We might do a little extra spices or something today. And then we're going to do the questions and do magic talk and have a little discussion. And by discussion, I mean I'll be talking to the spirits. I mean by myself, talking to myself. All right, so we did Taurus. Who is next? So, you know what? Libra came up. Let's do Libra. Any Libras in the house? Who's a Libra in the house? Okay, let's do Libra, Libra, Libra. New person for Libra. Libra. What is going on? New love. This is the real deal. Whoever you're talking to, the new person in your life, or the person who's about to appear in your life, awesome energy, the Emperor. Empress, anyone in between. Wowzers. This is your divine counterpart. Love, Page of Cups. Perfect. You could meet somebody at work, 3 of Pentacles. Or it's some kind of a meeting. In an official, you know, in an official place. Like, you know, I went to immigration today, I got triggered. Kind of that kind of a situation, you know, the DMV or something, in a triggering place. But it might be love at first sight. This is someone who's quite powerful, very empowered in their own life. They know what they want. They know who they are. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous little baby to have in your life. Daniel just said, it's me, Mr. Miser. Daniel, that is like, thank you for your honesty. No good. We don't want frenemies, Libra or not. All right, Libra, like whoever this person is, they're really good. What's stopping you, Libra? I feel like maybe if it's someone you know, maybe it's your boss or something. It's a very powerful energy. Someone who's in charge, maybe you don't want to be in a position. Maybe there's something about this person that they have like more money than you, or again, you know, like a different status to you. There could be some, like a gap of status. So you might be feeling like maybe you don't want to date them because you don't want to have this unequal relationship. F that. This is a gorgeous person, Bitbell. Gorgeous person. Amazing person. They're going to come up trumps for you, Libra. Aries season could be your lucky season. Accept the love as well. Don't close yourself off to love. Go to places where you can meet bibis, also churches or places of worship of any kind. Divine Diva, yeah. Well, triggers, not necessarily everyone has triggers. It's part of everyone's story. We just need to know our triggers and know, what they mean when they come up, I would say. All right, let's see. Libra, what about the person, love and separation? Defensive much? Okay, what happened here? Someone's really defensive, Libra. They miss the warmth you gave them. They miss your elegance and your beauty and your charm. You were a little bit of a trophy to them. The Empress at the bottom of the deck. Jonea, hello, my darling. Libra, you were a bit of a trophy. I think this person really liked having you around. The person in separation, they liked having you around, but maybe for the wrong reasons. They liked to show you off, or they liked you for what you could like give them in terms of your warmth and scrumptiousness. I'm not sure how much they were doing for you. 7 of Wands. Defensiveness, combative attitude. Someone's very defensive about the separation. They don't want to take any responsibility. They're continuing to be defensive for a while. Ace of Swords. Let me pull one more card. I don't see any kind of great communication coming through from this person. I see them lacking in communication and compassion. What a douche flute. Why is everyone a douche flute today? What's happening with the astrology? Because I feel like today's some kind of it's a whack day. Maybe it's just me. More of a Virgo cusp. Don't get me started. Divine Diva. I get it. Yeah, no. Look, talk about like dark side of Libra too. No. Libra, this person that you're dealing with could be in separation with another Libra as well. I don't like this energy. Someone they don't want to know. They don't want to take responsibility. Unless they take responsibility, I wouldn't speak to them. I don't even see them reaching out necessarily because they feel like that's your job. This is narcissistic vibes. They're like, Libra owes me an apology. Oh, Manuel, you feel off today? I'm sorry, Manuel. Sending you love, my baby. And to the bears. Giselle, thank you. I'll answer, when I get to Giselle, I'll just answer both of your questions together. Carla Johnson, who is that? Oh, who is that, Carla? This is Libra. Love and separation for Libra. Daniel Enriquez, third party died. That's sad. That is sad. All right, Libra, so I see nothing good coming from your person in separation. They're just like not taking any responsibility. They're running from responsibility. I don't think they're going to reach out necessarily. All this can change with these, love and separation. If it goes on for long enough, usually, some kind of communication will occur if there's unfinished business. But right now, I don't see them doing a lot at all. I think they're trying to not think about it. But like I always say, just stay random bimbo on the internet, boo-boo. So what do I know? Divine Diva. Yeah, doesn't want to know, doesn't want to see, doesn't want to acknowledge. Will continue to cut their losses and run. If that's your situation, Divine Diva. Ew, but the new person is looking good. How many Libras in the house? They got that Emperor in their life already, because that's looking good. Lifetime channel dad. All right. Carla one day. Yeah. Okay, so that was Libra. Boo-boos, I'm taking PayPal questions. It is $13 per question. PayPal link is in the description box below. Do not forget, if you can, to include your name in your question, because that makes it easier. You don't have to stick till the end of the live so I can call out your name. If you want to tip me and the spirits of Cyprus, Julius Caesar, Cleopatra, coming at ya, and the Jin and the Jan, and the Templars, of course, you can do that via Super Chat. Thank you, my boo-boos. Thank you to everyone who does, tip, and obviously it's much appreciated. And I appreciate your love, and I appreciate you being here. I really am always amazed that boo-boos choose to spend their time with me. I'm getting a backache today. It's like everything's, I really got like, look at me. See, like I got really burnt in the sun. I have like bad skin because of my autoimmune stuff. So I have to be so careful not to be in the sun. And I just didn't think it would be so sunny. And I just went out for like 30 minutes and I was out for like 5 hours walking around in despair, thinking I'm going to get deported or something. All right. Yeah, exactly, Daniel. Stay moisturized. Failed. Morgan's machine. Thank you. Whew. All right, boo-boos. Who is next? Who are we doing that? Who's in the house? Sarah Kate, are you still with us? You want me to do a Leo read for you? Candy Hirsch, me. Is Sarah Kay in the house? Any Leo placements here today? I might do. There you are. All right, I'm going to do a special bonus read for Leos. Candy Hirsch, you've been dying for a reading. Don't die, Bill. All right, so what's coming through for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, you got all the new people are looking good for everybody. What's going on? What are you guys doing? Where are you going? What have you been up to? You've been up to no good, all of you, because you've been dating, because I can tell. I can tell. Look, Two of Cups. Sarah Kay, Red Persephone Tarot, Two of Cups for Leo. This is your person's energy, a new person. If there's somebody you're talking to, whoever this is, not some douche flute, right? Boy or whatever, overgrown boy. But this is somebody who's like really scrumptious. This is your soulmate card. And here's the Leo energy. Here's the little lion. There's someone coming at you this is quite, the love here, it could be quite healing, quite scrumptious. Someone's reaching out to you, reaching out for your hand. Oh no, this came up. Candy Hirsch, you emailed me twice. When? I'm going to look at my emails today. I'll tell you who I emailed, responded to, and who I didn't. I'm pretty much up on my emails apart from the last couple of days. Candy Hirsch, what is your email, baby? I'll take a look at it. I'll just do Leo and then I'll do Candy. Oh, I responded. Okay. All right, thought we had more complaints today. We started with a couple of complaints about time zones and stuff, as always. All right, anyways. Okay, listen. Leos, Two of Cups. I've been out in the sun too long today, boo-boos. Do forgive me. It is what it is. Leos, Two of Cups. This is beautiful, beautiful healing love. It's a new soulmate coming through, and it is very stable. The King of Pentacles right next to it. So what's stopping you? If you're not communicating with this person yet, if this is not a new energy in your life, what's stopping you, Leo, from going out there and meeting this person? This is a person you could meet in nature or in place. You know what, Sarah Kay, as well, because Sarah Kay is Leo. This is your psychology card as well, because it's a healer, right? And it's a healer of the soul. So it's a soul level healing. So it's like, you're doing psychology, right? So it could be, through counseling or psychology. You could be bumping into someone in a healing place, a place of nature where nature heals. It could be, I don't know, the woods, the mountains, whatever, the rivers, or it could be a place of soul healing. So maybe even like through the New Age community or the psychological community. Hi, Georgia. Georgia Peach. Oh, Red Persephone, not the ones you want. But this is someone you would want. I would go into nature and I would go into all places of healing that you can go to. Candy, me. Me. Sarah, I would go like, you know, outdoorsy stuff, like with people who are committed to healing. Outdoorsy healers kind of people. You know, pagans, druids maybe as well. Could be a druid. Ben, LOL, when are you going to answer PayPal questions? Like I said before, Ben, PayPal questions are coming in the second half of the live. This is why I'm telling everyone to submit their questions now and to stay in the live, and to make sure to submit your question in the PayPal. Because if you leave before and you don't tell me your name or your question, it's just going to go down the magic well. So we're on the third sign. We got 4 more to go, Ben, at least. And then we're going to do the questions. Is that okay? I haven't looked at your question, Ben. Is it like, tell me honestly, is it a rugby question? All right, anyways. So anyway, well, Sarah, it might even be sports too, because you know, that can be healing, you know, some kind of outdoors situation. Or to do with nature. It can be indoors, right? Like whatever, but I think it's to do with like natural healing or natural healers kind of a situation there. Yeah, it's like Druid. I'm getting like Druid vibes. Like go down to like, you know, Avalon or something. Yeah, many of them are, Sarah. Many of them are. Sadly. Many of these, you know, Merlin wannabes in the spiritual and magical community are very, like, yeah, it's very problematic. There's also a lot of ingrained and inbuilt misogyny still, so. But the King of Pentacles is not a misogynist. This is a good person. This is, you know, I always think of that kind of a person as like salt of the earth. It's like that old, like in a good way though, not in a misogynistic way, that old, you know, old school, old cowboy kind of a vibe. Carla, if you don't have a question, it means you shouldn't be asking today. Maybe it's not for today, baby. And that's okay, Carla. You gotta, you know, like you gotta accept whatever comes, take it. So if there's no question, it means you don't need answers today. DJ Castaway, spiritual narcissist. Interesting. Well, yeah, I mean, the father of Wicca was a spiritual narcissist. Gardner. He had his little coven of middle-class women, told them to undress, and they were like, oh, Mr. Gardner, of course, oh, we're pagans now. And they did, and, you know, that's how it went. All right, anyways. Sarah Kate, let's take a look at your, Leo's. Leo, Sun, Rising, Venus. Take a look at the past person. Where have all the cowboys gone? I know, right? Leo, past person, still got the hots for you. Still got the hots for you, still thinking of reaching out. I don't think they have in a while, but they're still thinking of reaching out. Someone's hung up on you. Someone from the past. Something could have ended in autumn. They're still thinking about you nearing Easter. Queen of Wands. Boom. Still got that torch. Still got that, you know. That pussy's still in here, you know. That pussy's still sitting straight up. You know, to attention. The cat. Someone's still lit up for you. 6 of Wands. They still think, I mean, it could be a narcissist too, because that could be a narcissist. 6 of Wands. They still think they can still somehow they might be able to re-enter your life. That's what they're thinking, the person from the past. But they're taking a long time to do anything about it, but might reach out for Easter. Sherry. Ha ha. Okay, anyways. Candy, I don't understand what we're talking about. Let me take a look at my email. Did I schedule a reading with you? I don't recall scheduling a reading with you. Let me just check my email. Okay, loads of emails today, but if I responded to you yesterday or before, let me just see. Okay, I got Candy, baby. I got communication from March 15. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, okay. I'll email you later. I probably can't do, I don't know what time we're going to finish, but I just wasn't sure what you were looking for. Let me send you some more detailed information after the live, and then you'll be able to make a choice. Because yeah, I asked you a question. Yeah, I see it, but I just don't, so I don't know when you want it or what you want or how long you want it. So I need that information. Let me send you some more information at the end of the live, or during the live. I'll send you like the packages, and then you can let me know like which one you want and what we can schedule. If you schedule a last minute reading with me on the same day, I do charge 20 USD extra. It is only $20 extra, but it is extra because it obviously, you know, it's extra because it's extra work and it's, you know, extra time, and I have to prepare for that. But I'll send you more info, Candy. Oh, you need this today, Candy? It's that kind of a situation? All right, I'll send you some info now. It's okay. Yeah, no problem. All right, Bibos. You know what? Let me just send Candy the info because she needs it. Obviously, this is one of those situations. Let me know in the chat. Okay, so we did Leo, we did Taurus, we did Libra. Let me know in the chat. Are you here for a past person? You're here for a new energy. What is the situation, Bill? What is the situation? What is the situation, babies? Who's dealing with like a person from the past who won't let them go, or who's dealing with a narcissist, or who's, you know, who's dealing with a new boo that seems a little bit too good to be true? What's going on in your life? Works machine. All right, Candy, I'm just sending you all the information now, including how to book the different times and stuff. I'm not going to send you my available times because it's not going to be relevant. You tell me if you need it today, then we'll do it after the live. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, Candy. Yeah. All right. But you just confirm with me now by email as well. And I mean, I think the live's going to go for another 2 hours or something like that. So if you can wait this long, then I'll jump on with you right after and we'll figure it out. Whatever the situation is. No problem. Oh, Carla, you're so ready for now, of course. Giselle, you need help. It's actually 12 p.m. Where? Okay, Candy, send me an email with the time. Oh, okay. Okay, send me when you want to do one tomorrow. If you're in Israel, can you do evening in Israel tomorrow? We'll figure it out by email. Israel is easier because it's closer to Cyprus, so we're basically in the same sphere, you know what I mean? So I can accommodate you tomorrow, most easy. All right. Sherry is in hibernation. That's good. I love hibernation. I need to hibernate more. Came here to hang out, Sherry. I know, Boo. You're so scrumptious. Sherry's a magical Boo. She's part of the soul tribe. She's very gorgeous. But also, Sherry, you know how it is. You can hide away and you can do your hermit stuff. But also, you know, if you feel like putting yourself out there, if you feel like eating a Pringle, don't stop yourself because life's short and you don't want to have those regrets later. All right, my babies. All right, Candy. Okay, Candy, thank you. I'm gonna wait for your email. I'm gonna confirm. We're gonna confirm a time tomorrow that works, and we'll figure it out. So who's next on the chopping block? Who else is in here? Josh G. Hi, Blue Angel. Loved your newest Scripture read. Oh, good. Yeah, Scripture reads are always insane on my channel. Sherry, yeah, the chat here is insane. We need more. I feel like we need more trolls. We don't have to. We used to get more trolls. We don't anymore because it's not prime time, you know, for live streams. All right. Okay. You want to do Scorpio? Scorpio's in the house. Yeah, Giselle. I know you're the OG Scorpio tribe. Boo-boos. We got Sherry as a Scorpio. Who else here is who's a Scorpio? Yeah, Giselle. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay, Scorpios. In Greek. Okay. Scorpio, what's going on with the new person, Scorpio? Ooh, Scorpio, let's just end this now. Like, I can't. Everyone's getting like Page of Cups, Emperor, New Beginnings, Two of Cups, Scorpio, Seven of Chalices, Illusions, Delusions, Drama. What's going on? But this isn't you, Scorpio. This is your person. This is the energy your person's bringing into the connection. Let's see what this is about. Carla, yeah, you're borderline with the Scorpio. Yeah, they are the best reads. Well, Four of Wands, so someone, whoever you're dealing with, if it's a new person, they want to see you again. But there's something about this person that's like a little bit maybe elusive to you, but you're elusive to them as well. Like, everyone's a little bit confused. This is like that Habibu situation, if you guys remember, when like I was dating that guy and it was only through Google Translate, and that was everybody. This is the Seven of Chalices energy. Nobody knew what was going on at any time. That's why it was so scrumptious. Somebody wants to see you again. If you haven't met this new love yet, or this new love interest, I feel like they are coming from the past, like a past life, or they're coming, you know, to reunite with you on some kind of an energetic level. It could be from the same soul tribe or something like that. Oh, that's hilarious. Imaginary friend. You know what I mean? When I was like talking about that boy who didn't speak any English, it was like that. We were like, so it's not necessarily bad. Let me pull one more card on this manual. When Google Translate fails, I swear he couldn't read or write. Okay, the High Priestess. Now, there's like a lot. Look, the High Priestess clarifying the Seven of Cups, Pipis. You cannot make this up. Only Scorpio gets a reading like this. Let's see how this person, okay, let's figure this out. Let's see how this person sees you and their intention, then we'll know. Okay, Scorpio, I knew it. Okay, I pulled some cards. I'm not going to lie, okay? Like, if between you and this person who's causing this problem, it's you. Okay, you're the problem, Scorpio. That's what the cards are telling me. I don't know. Energies can be switched. All right, I'm just a random bimbo on the internet. This person, their intentions, King of Cups. Like the new person or person who you're about to meet if you put yourself out there. King of Cups, this person thinks you're scrumptious. They got really good intentions, like love intentions. They adore you, Scorpio, but they're so confused by your drama and you're crazy. What are you doing? What did you do to this person? They see you as a possible future, as a family. Like they see like this is a relationship with a capital R. And there you are in your drama with the Seven of Chalices and the High Priestess. You're just like confusing the heck out of this person. Kind of like I did with Habibu, you know, like I take responsibility for this. Scorpio, stop being so Scorpionic. Why can't you trust this new person? They're really nice. What's wrong with you? It's like you're trying to, like you're putting on this facade or this like face or whatever. It's like, oh, I'm unbothered, whatever, moisturized. I don't care. I don't need Google Translate. You need the Google Translate app for, you know, Scorpio translate. Let this person, you're not letting somebody in. Let them in. Why aren't you letting them in? They're not trying to hurt you, Bill. How's this resonating for you, Bibbos? Who is this for? Scorpio did a drama. All right. Oh, you are aware. Yeah, DJ Castaway, yeah. Yeah, Morgan's machine. Let it all wash all over you. Ah, mommy. Okay, Scorpio, past person. Always, you know, because Scorpio always has a psychopath in their past. It's like, what's the psychopath up to? What are they all up to? Past person for Scorpio. Oh, they're broken-hearted. Scorpio, you did a rampage. You ran through all of these bitches. Like, Scorpio, what happened? Oh, Scorpio. This person has, okay, I'll tell you what. Past person wants nothing to do with you because they feel like you broke their heart. And, like, they feel cheated out of your love. They feel cheated. They feel like you broke their heart. But they're still thinking about you. Like, you know, Seven of Pentacles, they're still thinking about you next to Three of Swords. They're still thinking about it. Maybe it's like, well, maybe Scorpio didn't break my heart all the way. Maybe there's still a chance for us. What a desperate little Bibbo. Eight of Swords and Seven of Swords. They just think you are just a gaslighting, horrible little person. Maybe you blocked someone or you put up a boundary. And hey, Scorpio, I'm not blaming. This is not a tough love channel. I'm just telling you, like, this is comedy, right? Like, this person feels so hurt. So even if maybe they blocked you because they feel butthurt, there's something happened here. Some kind of a, you know, reaction to a situation, or if where like this person maybe was a little trigger happy with the blocking, or you were trigger happy, or with the ghosting, or with something. There was like, you know, a dishonorable discharge. Some kind of discharge. Oh, Giselle. Yeah, that's how he feels, definitely. Yeah, he feels like that you ran away from something here. But he still probably feels like, see, the person you're dealing with from the past still feels like there's got to be a way. They're like, boop, 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 bop, you know, like trying to calculate. There's got to be a way. But they're really hurt. And they're like, Scorpio is an evil woman, man, anyone between. Look at that scaring woman with all her boundaries. Dishonorable discharge. I know. I just thought of that. So Scorpio, I don't know with that past person. You're still on their mind. They're still trying to figure out a way to come back in. Whether they will or not is, you know, a different story. But they're definitely trying. They're definitely trying to figure it out. They're definitely trying to do something. They're not over it. And they're still in the pain, even if it was a long time ago, even if it's like, whatever, you're like ex-husband from the 2000s, I don't know, like Britney Spears era. Still not over it. Still got that broken heart over it. It's a Scorpio thing. People don't get over Scorpios. But that's a bad thing too, because it means we, you know. And, all right, Scorpio. Bless you, my Bill. Bless you. Let the new person in. I like that new person for you. That could be the one. Ten of Pentacles and the King of Cups. What a great balance. Water and earth. They might have a great balance of water and earth in their chart, like your mommy. They might be earth to your water. You know, they might be a very grounding energy to you. It's a gorgeous energy. Giselle, don't feel bad about it if you told him from the beginning you weren't looking for a relationship. Why would you feel bad about it? You told him your preference. If he's not listening, then that's his issue. He's choosing this. He's choosing it. It's his issue. Divine Diva, ex-boyfriend has Scorpio moon. All right, babies. So that's for Scorpio. So we're doing PayPal questions today. It is $13 per question, my babies. And if you're interested in submitting a PayPal question, it is $13. The PayPal link is in the description box below. Don't forget to include your name and your question, if possible, in the PayPal. If not, I'm going to have to call out your name in the live. So stick around till the end. Yeah, you don't like hurting people. That's okay. So stick around till the end, because if you don't, and I don't have your name or your question, money's going to go down the magic well to the underworld kingdom of the fairy king. All right, let's do this. Who's next? We did Libra. We got Gemini in the house. Fabulous one. Is Gemini in the house? Gemini queen. Any other Gemini kings, queens? Anyone's in tweens? Yeah, of course, just all. You got to be into someone to like, yeah, you got to be in it to win it, right? Imaginary friend. Yay, fabulous one, my boo-boo. Scrumptious queen. Fabulous one is an inspiration. Sparkly inspiration. All right, Gemini. Gemini. Only Scorpio gets, I'm telling you, only Scorpio gets the trash reads. Maybe I shouldn't read for Scorpio. Maybe it's my energy coming through. You got the Empress. You got the Ten of Pentacles, how the new person feels about you and sees you. And you got the Six of Cups, overall energy with the new person. This is a soulmate from a past life. This is an amazing energy. This is that pure, pure as undriven snow. Beautiful soulmate energy. Someone is like, loves you for you. They like you for your presence, your smell, your vibration. It's not about the looks. Obviously, they think you're scrumptious, right? But this is more than that. This is a soul vibration love. They like you for the little, star boo-boo that you are. They like you for the star quality of your character, how your mind works, how you move in the world, just like how your eyes twinkle in the nighttime. That's why they love you. It's like very pure puppy love. And this is something that's going to grow into an empire. This is your divine counterpart, Gemini. Empress and Ten of Pentacles. They want something solid. It's a solid person too. This is not a scrub, okay, from the streets. This is solid energy. This is somebody who wants to build an empire. It could be a Taurus or a Capricorn. It could be a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. But it's someone very serious about love and relationships. So if you haven't met this person yet, put yourself out there, because the new love is going to be so amazing, and it could definitely turn into this awesome power couple situation. What do you think, boo-boos? Gemini, who are you talking to? You might maybe feel like this person is a little bit too subtle or delicate, maybe, in the way that they're approaching you, in the way that they're trying to, seduce you and stuff. Maybe they're a little bit too, there's a gentleness about them. Then maybe you're like, well, I'm getting, signals, are they into me or not? Fabulous one, myself, yes, also that. Absolutely. Self-love, absolutely. Remembering who you are. But it's going to be the new person, fabulous one. That's looking, fabulous one, that's looking really serious. So that's that new person, takes time to get that person through, maybe. Maybe that's the point. But it's worth waiting for. This is a love for life. You're not going to want another, Gemini, if you give this person a chance, you're not going to want another boo-boo in your life. This could be your forever, ever after. And even when, death parts you, you're like, I'm not interested in anyone now. I've had that love. This is the highest order of love. It's been bliss. It's only me and them. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right, Gemini, let's see what douche flutes from the past you're doing. Ooh! As I said that, the cards were just came through. Look, Seven of Chalices again and Six of Cups. Someone's confused about the past. DJ Castaway, you're most welcome. Yeah, fabulous one, I know. The Ten of Pentacles is building a home so the Empress has somewhere to dwell, you know, a temple for the Empress. Temple for the goddess. Look here, Gemini. Looky here. Five of Cups, your person's energy. They're so sad. They're so sad. They're mourning the connection. They're mourning the loss of you. They're going through a difficult time. This is definitely a time, like, not a fun time. The opposite of a fun time. Not good. They're sad. They're looking into the past, and they're regretting all the bad decisions they made that led them to this space. They still have a lot of love for you. Ace of Cups and the Six of Wands in their intentions. Kind of like with the Leo read, this person, whether that's narcissistic delusions or true, this person still thinks and hopes that they can come back into your life. They still think they can win you over somehow. They think you can still be happy together. Look, Ten of Cups. Yeah. A message might reach you, Gemini, in the next month from this person. They're still in the sadness, deep sadness. There's a lot of cups here, too. Maybe they're drinking to forget or something. DJ Castaway, scrub from the street. Yeah, of course. We don't want no scrub. This is the thing, Bibos. It's not about, like, see, the problem with scrub, right, is that it's not that he's poor. It's just that he's, like, with his friend, you know, passenger seat, all of that. Like, he's just reaching places he shouldn't be reaching, and he's, like, faking it. And that's cringe. That's why scrub is unattractive. If he came over on his, you know, whatever, unicycle, and he was, like, just honest about it, and was like, I don't have any cash, but, you know, you're scrumptious, I want to worship you on my unicycle, he'd still have a chance. All right, this is my interpretation of the scrub conundrum. Scrub is a case study. All right, boo-boos. If you have any questions for me, I'm taking PayPal questions. It's $13 per question. The link is in the description box below. Don't forget, if possible, to include your name and your question. That way, even if you leave the stream, I can answer your question. Because if you don't, I'm just gonna, the money's gonna go down the magic well if you leave the stream. Yeah, he's trying to be someone he's not, exactly. And he's showing you what he values, which is, like, the wrong things in life. K858, yeah, we're going to start PayPal questions in a little bit. I just have 2 or 3 more signs to go, and then we'll start doing PayPal questions. So if you want to submit your PayPal question, now's the time to be submitting your questions. We're going to start answering them in about 20 minutes. And then I'll see how many questions we have and, you know, how long it's all going to take. But now is the time to do it. PayPal link is in the description box below by Bill. All right, so let's look at, okay, we did Gemini. We got Aquarius. Let's see what the Aquarius scrub is up to. How many Aquarians in the house? I know Manuel has placements. I know many of us have Aquarian placements. My Aquarius placement is in my Fortune and in my Mars. So this is why I like weird guys. Like, no hate to Aquarians that you're weird, not at all. But, like, in terms of a taste in men, that's Aquarius. It's like, you know, eccentricity, intellectualism, basically Spock, you know, the opposite of the scrub. The scrub of the Star Trek. All right. But I'm trying to improve. I'm trying to go for more human people now because it hasn't served me very well. Pavio, yeah, we just did Gemini, baby. We just did Gemini. It was a beautiful read. You can go back and rewatch it, Bill. All right, Aquarius. Beach waves, 90. Aquarius. Let's see. Aquarius, please show me, angels, what is coming in for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, okay. Aquarius, immediately, no. New person, okay? I don't like this. Yeah, Manuel, eccentric in a very individualistic kind of way, yeah. But I got that too in me, you know. I got a lot of those. I got a lot of Aquarius and Sagittarius in my chart. Aquarius, how much do you like this new person? I think your intuition is telling you that there's something off about them. And I would definitely second that. Five of Wands. You're not on the same page with something. Something's not gelling. This is a new person or someone who's about to enter your life. If you get a funny feeling about a new boo-boo, you're like, yeah, everything's fine. There's something wrong. Go with your gut. Follow your gut. The devil here is telling me this person has bad intentions. You know, whatever that means to you in your situation. Maybe they want to use you and lose you. Maybe they want to, you know, take something from you. I don't know, but it's pretty bad intentions. I think it's some kind of a player who likes to, you know, love bomb. It's like you're going to feel in your intuition. You already feel it probably that this person's like talking the talk and then they're doing the walk, but there's just something not adding up. Something's like, you know, incoherent, like incohesive rather. Something's not adding up about them. And it's just like on a very intuitive level, this person is just not right. And that is the correct intuition. So don't let this person gaslight you. Don't let this person use you. I think somebody who's coming in with love bombing and then they want to like pump and dump, basically. The imaginary friend, Virgo trying to wear, yeah, maybe. The Fool next to the Devil, you know, they want to entice you. They want to tempt you into hell and then they want to leave. Danny Medina, I love your little picture. Aquarius, this is a warning thing. The person you're talking to, or the person you will meet very shortly who gives you that weird feeling, follow it. Don't fall for it. It's the devil. It's Satan himself tempting you in some kind of a way. I don't like it, this energy. Doesn't mean that there's not going to be another new person after that. Let's see who comes after. But I would just delete from database the minute somebody gives you the cringe. Because there's something really nefarious about this person. Bad intentions. Could be, you know, someone who's lying and stuff like that. Okay, Aquarius, don't kill me for this, but I feel like the one after, like, delete from database, also there's something wrong about them. They're kind of unhinged, or they're going to also, like, come in, love bomb, and then leave. If somebody wants to abandon you, be careful that your abandonment issues don't get triggered, or you're not currently, you know, in a phase where this is something that you're working through in your shadow work. If you're doing shadow work on rejection or abandonment, you may be, and that's a good thing, you know, you may be attracting experiences that help you let go of that energy. So you may have two boo-boos. The boo-boo now and the next one is going to trigger something about running away and abandonment. But you know what? Three times the charm. The next one is going to be awesome. Page of Cups. New love coming in. You're meant to experience those two bad ones. I would say the way to deal with experiences like this is to just nip it in the bud, you know. If you see a warning sign, if you see a red flag, this is why I tell people, this is why we have this like whole debate about ghosting and blocking. I say block every time I feel something's off. I had to like train myself to do this. And it's not about like second guessing, oh, are their intentions this way? No. Did this person make me feel uncomfortable? Are they destabilizing me even in the smallest way, in a mental way? They need to go. And usually as a Scorpio, I know that it's not just about me. Like I know that there's something off about this person. Scorpio just smells it a mile off, and I've never been wrong. Like I've literally never been wrong. Even when I was like, oh, immediately I don't like this person. And then I persuaded myself, or other people persuaded me. They were like, don't be so suspicious, Scorpio. Everything's fine. Then I would become friends with these people that I felt something was off. And then like literally years, months later, like all this stuff would come out about them. Like I was always right in the first place. So trust your gut, particularly Aquarius, because you are the psychic sign of the zodiac as well. You are the new age. We just feel it. I don't even know how to describe it. I immediately know. I immediately know. I also know a Scorpio girl who apparently used to always know if someone has a big pee-pee psychically. I don't know what her like ratio was on like, you know, how that came through, but all right. I don't know where that memory came from. I don't even know her. Like I just heard someone say that once. But she was a Scorpio, and I believe her. All right, six, not that size matters. 6 of Cups already coming through for the past person. Someone's missing you, boo-boo. Aquarius, your crazy is missing you. I would just, Give yourself the chance to reject people, you know, give yourself that training. 2 people, you got to reject them. New people. And then the third one's a charm. It's going to be a new, this is going to be your new love, basically. You know, someone's going to be really, like, sweet to you and stuff. Old person wants to send you a message. It's all messages today. Page of Pentacles. They're all, like, thinking about it too long. You know, everyone's, like, sitting on their phone, writing the message, deleting it, whatever. DJ Castaway, what's big? Is big relative? Well, it depends, yeah. I think she had her own system. I don't know. I just heard like someone say that once, and I happen to know this girl was a Scorpio. It was like in passing. You know how like sometimes you remember like a weird thing that's not even relevant to your life happened like years ago? I just remember that. Like I just thought that was really funny because it was so psychic. All right, so Page of Pentacles. Aquarius, your person misses you. They want to send you a message, but they're taking their own sweet time with it. They want to change how things are between you. They miss you. They're coming in. They're coming in for the win, Aquarius. I don't know if you want to douche flute or not, but somebody's coming in for the win. Ace of Wands in Aries season, and maybe going into Taurus season. In the springtime, early summer, this person's coming in to change their fortunes. They're going to send you a freaking message. Oh, beach waves, you know, from the size of the shoe. You know what? That is not Blue Angel approved because it's not true in my experience. You could be highly disappointed. If that's your system, you will be disappointed. They make a fake number. Oh no, you're not talking about the shoes, Divine Diva. Sorry. I thought we were talking about shoe size. We were talking about, yeah, I'm sorry that they keep calling you like that. Okay, Aquarius, someone's coming in to change their fortune with you. Do you want this person or not? I don't know. It looks to me, it's not so much like, I don't see an apology or something if you're expecting an apology, but expecting someone coming back into your life. They want to re-enter and they want to do it a different way this time around. All right, babies. Okay, so we got to do Cancer. We did Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Now we got to do Cancer. And maybe we'll do a Spices if somebody wants Spices. And then we'll get to your PayPal questions. We're going to do some magical chat as well, because I want to talk about the meanings of the tarot a little bit as well and how you can use that to help yourself in between the questions, my babies. Let me just go to the PayPal and see what's up. Bibbies, questions are $13 per question. The link to the PayPal is in the description box below. If possible, include your name and your question in the PayPal, but it's not a big deal if you don't, because I'm just going to call you out in the chat. But make sure you stay till the end of the stream. All right, babies, let's see. We're still going to do Cancer. Who's the Cancers in the house, my babies? Who's the Cancer in the house? Okay, we got quite a few questions already. It's still definitely time to submit your question. It is $13 per question. Link is in the description box below, my babies. And instructions. All right. Me. All right, Bonnie, you got Cancer. So my Cancer vibes. You know what, babies? I should go through the signs in terms of who I dated and my experiences, like rate them. Scorpio and Cancer. I had one Cancer boy in my life, and he was actually one of the scrumptious. Like that was actual compatibility. I gotta say, like I wish I could replicate that more, but I just never meet Cancer boys or Pisces boys. All right, so let's do Cancer. What about Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the new person in your life? Cancer, who are you talking to? How do you feel about this person? I don't like it. I'm so sorry to say this, but again, remember, if you're not getting bad vibes and this person is, impeccable, I just see random bimbo on the internet. This may not be the reading for you. It's a general reading, but I do see someone is coming in with bad intentions. They want to, it's a pump and dump, Three of Swords, and we started with the Five of Pentacles again. So it's someone who's coming in, could be coming in on a love bomb, sending you beautiful flowery messages. Queen of Pentacles, maybe they said something like, let's take it slow, but they're like doing all this flowery language, or trying to like get into your head. But they're taking it slow because they're already in a relationship where they're not 100% free, or they don't want to be in any connection. They just want to, like, it's a notch in their little belt. Be careful. It's a pump and dump. But they're love bombing you. And they're playing games where maybe they delay sending messages and stuff like that. They're playing stupid mind games like children. If this person isn't in your life right now, Cancer, they will be, so guard yourself. Who's the next person? Also, look, Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's someone who doesn't have good intentions. This is the kind of boo-boo douche-flute who's going to swear up and down that they do have good intentions, but really they don't. Let's see. Please show me angels. What is happening for Cancer in terms of the next one? Yeah, the next person is going to be way more mature. Look, the King of Wands. So yeah, more mature energy, same charm, even better looks, good looks, charm, amazing hair. I don't know. Good shoes, big shoes, I don't know, small shoes, whatever you're into, right? It's going to be awesome. This person way more mature. It's the one after. Just be careful with the person you're talking to right now, particularly if they play games. If they do like weird WhatsApp activity, one tick and all that, they're in a relationship of some kind. All right, my babies. And for Cancer and their person from the past, 11th separation. Yeah, look, Cancer. Oh, I can't even. They want you back, Ace of Wands. They want to ride this fiery horse again, this dragon and fire. Or they want you to ride them. It's your little dragon. They're like, ride me, Bibbo, ride me, sit on me. Hold on, let me get some water. This is getting a little steamy. Water signs are the best flowers. Divine Diva. Yeah, maybe. I've never, like, had a Pisces. As far as I know. I don't know. Maybe I have. I've never had a Pisces experience. I've had a Cancer experience. It was very good. But I'm telling you, boo-boos, that Aquarius vibe also, like, I can't complain. I'm just into that. So yeah, Cancer, they want to start it again. They want to ride you. They want to be ridden by you. They don't want to be missing you anymore. This 11th separation is, quite hot. And you got the King of Wands coming. Interesting, Cancer, because you got the King of Wands as a person, after you're, if you're talking to someone now and they're no good, that's going to be your next one. It could be someone returning from the past, the one you miss. There's also a sense here that this person is maybe a little bit weird. Sometimes they appear as the King of Swords, sometimes as the King of Wands, King, Queen, anyone in between. So they appear, maybe they're hot and cold, or maybe they're a little crazy, like mommy likes them, insane. Like, there's just something about this person that could be eccentric to the point where it's like not eccentric like in a fun way anymore, but it's just like a little weird or creepy. I don't know, but yeah, I think there's a sense that this person was like two different people sometimes. And they don't mean to be, but I think they're a little bit confused about who they are. And they're trying to be more proactive now. So I think they've took your feedback from the past, Cancer. Maybe you didn't appreciate that they were too cold or too serious. They're coming in with more of a sexy energy. They want to be more sexy, more spicy. So it's up to you. All right, babies. Ugh. All right, babies. So we've been live for an hour and a half. Do you want to get started with the PayPal questions? Shall we do the PayPal? Let's start with the PayPal questions. We'll go in order. And in between, we're going to take little breaks and have little chats about individual tarot cards you can work with to do some magic on yourself. All right. Also, if you want to submit a question, it is $13 per question. And the link to the PayPal is in the description box below. Don't forget to include your name and question, if possible, in the PayPal. If possible. If not, I will find you, Bibu. All right, Giselle, you're first. Giselle, are you in the house? Are you with us, baby? Are you in the house? I think, did you submit 2 questions as well? Yeah, I'm going to do both of your questions. So first we're going to do who's coming in love this year. Oh, Casper, thank you. Giselle, my baby, are you still with us, Bill? Yay, I want to do this without you here because that would not be the same. All right, so who's coming in love for Giselle this year? We got Casper, we got imaginary friend in the chat. This is all the way. Blue Angel all the way. Let's see. Who's coming in for Giselle? I think you're going to feel a little bit throughout the year. You might feel a bit of a struggle with identifying the right person. I think you got options. You got options. You're going to be like thinking about, analyzing in your head. 7 of Pentacles. And then you're going to have, don't come for me, okay? But I see a past one coming back and one that's kind of like a mystery. So you got 2 people, 2 main people, a past love coming back, the 8 of Cups, and a High Priestess. I'll put some cards on the High Priestess, but I think, I'm going to be honest with you, I think for the first part of the year, you're going to have options and you're going to explore them. And then you're going to be like, I don't like any of them. You know, it's like getting a bag of Haribo bears and like there's not even one single red one in there. I'm like, well, I don't, you know, I'm picking between like the green ones and the orange ones, you know, or the orange and the yellow. There's just no red ones, and that's okay because it's an experience, Bill. But then I feel like later in the year, I mean, it could be now, because it's psychic timing, right? So just bear that in mind. But later in the year, you got the Emperor coming in. You got a real great energy, Giselle. This is like an amazing option, an amazing opportunity, an amazing Bill. And this is not to say don't be dating. You need to be dating. You need to be having these experiences so you can get to the energetic point of meeting that Emperor. Let me pull one more card on this High Priestess. Yeah, exactly. You are a prize, Bill, and you should absolutely never settle. Never settle. So there is something substantial coming, but it may be a little bit, you know, it might feel a little bit discouraging for a little bit. You might be like, oh, the Haribo bears are just not scrumptious. One word of warning. You have one douche flute from the past, and there's going to be another one that you're going to really like. And I think they might present themselves to you in a nice way, very, like in a spiritual way, or it's going to feel like a spiritual connection with this High Priestess. But this is somebody who's going to be playing for time. They're going to be trying to stall you. Hanged Man energy. They're going to be trying to stall you. They're going to be trying to, like, I don't know, like delay commitment or something for whatever reason. The minute you feel that energy, there's going to be, I'm telling you, one from the past and one that you're going to like. And that one's not for you, though. It's going to be like, it's the one before the big one. And you're going to identify this person because they're going to be delaying something with you. It's going to feel like they're delaying stuff. Like they're, you know, or they're going to say that to you, you know, like they want to take it slow or something. It's going to be some lame excuse. They're going to be mysterious to some level as well because they're going to be hiding something. And probably it's, you know, how available they are to date anyway. But so make sure you don't get too invested in this person. They could be spiritual or it could feel like a spiritual connection. Don't get too invested in them early on because it may just, you know, end not, you know, not in the best way. The Emperor is coming for you, baby. Substantial energy. Let's look at the timing. Could be, you know, could be around the mark of the midsummer, like in midsummer or right before. It could even be Cancer season. You got the moon here. And yeah, babies, it's Pisces, but mommy reads, I got my own situation with the cards, yeah? It's definitely not Pisces season. It is someone, I mean, it could be as well. You never know. It is psychic timing. But I feel like it's midsummer, after midsummer. If the energy is amazing, you might meet this person in Cancer season. Yeah, keep your energy close, my baby. Don't give people too many chances. Keep your options open. Keep talking to boo-boos because it's a learning experience and you're meant to be having it. Don't close yourself off. Put yourself out there, talk to boo-boos, whatever. But the minute you see a red flag, don't be compromising about it. And this boo-boo is coming. Could even, I think it's the latter half of the year, frankly. I think it's fall or winter. It's like you're closing the year on a big note. But you're supposed to be having these other dating experiences. Just, you know, make sure to protect your heart. The way that you're going to recognize this emperor is that he's going to be very open about the kind of love that they're giving. So there's not going to be any question. It's all going to be like, you know, heart on their sleeve. You're not going to be in any doubt. And the communication is going to be impeccable. Meaning you're never going to be worried, you're never going to be anxious, you're never going to be wondering like what's going on here, none of that. Like good morning, good night. Consistency. Very clear and very clearly saying early on that they like you, love you, whatever. Giselle, you do know how to love. When that person comes in, when that emperor comes in, it's all going to get released because it's someone who's bringing you a healing cup of love as well. The way they love is going to be so open, you're going to immediately recognize them for who they are. And it will make it easier for you to love as well. Don't worry. Don't worry about that. I hope that answers your question, baby. Hi, Tagio. He's coming, babe. Giselle, it's coming. You know how to love. Babe, it's like riding a bicycle. Trust yourself. Absolutely trust yourself. And your second question, you don't see any growth potential at your current job. Okay. Oh, you have a whole... Oh, okay, sorry. Good. But that emperor has that... Knight of Cups is someone who has their heart on their sleeve. It's just going to be like, here you go. Here are my feelings. Could be a Scorpio. This could be a Scorpio maid. Or he's got Scorpio Venus or some Scorpio placement somewhere. Scorpio Venus, or there's Scorpionic energy to him. All right, so let's see about the job. Should we stay in California? Should we look for work out of state? Interesting. This is a interesting message. You know what? They're kind of saying if you stay in California, you're actually, whatever you're doing in California, you're more passionate about that. The opportunities you have there, there's more passion, more resonance for you. You know, even if it's not that many opportunities, you're still looking like the King of Wands here. You know, someone very passionate, very creative. And then, you know, there's a time here of being clever about California. It's about like thinking of like a new way of thinking about how to get opportunities. This is about changing the logic of it. Page of Swords, you know, finding out more information, perhaps waiting for information to come your way, or attaining information. It's research to figure out a way to, like, you know, make California work for you better, because it still can. And look, you have a change, Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Wands, change of scene. If you stay, I'll tell you what, if you stay long enough and leave things as they are, you will eventually find something out, or an opportunity will come to you in Cali that's going to be awesome. Might change your life. Wheel of Fortune. It could be your destiny. There's something very strong about that energy. It's more of a risk. It's more like crazy. It's more fiery. But the energy, when the good news comes, it could change your life. Something could happen between August. I would stay in Cali at least till August. Between August and October, I wouldn't make any big decisions because good news could come your way. Or if you're seeking new opportunities, I would reach out to those opportunities right now. Sky Velvet, thank you so much, my Bill. I would seek out those opportunities right now. Giselle. And wait for the news to come in. If you move out of state, you have the nine of Pentacles. So I think your financial situation would stabilize and improve quickly because maybe, lower costs, you know how it is, right? And then you have a new beginning here. Also very powerful, very strong energy. Ace of Wands. But then Judgment. So returning to something you were doing before. I almost feel like when you get a breather, I think you would be successfully financially at an advantage to move out of state. It would give you a breather. You'd get back to doing the thing that you love. Also, I think it's a different opportunity, different jobs, different opportunities. But it would feel a little bit isolated and lonely, and I think you'd go back to Cali anyway because Judgment's here. Go back to what you used to do. Okay. Because of the kids. I would give yourself time. Give yourself time between August and October. It may be that you should move for like a year. Give yourself like a year, like, I don't know, October, no opportunities come. I would move because I think your money's going to get better. You know what I mean? Your money's going to get better. You're going to give yourself the opportunity to like also transform yourself and, scorpionic energy, revitalize. Phoenix from the flames, Judgment. And then you can always go back to Cali. Oh, you love your kids so much. Oh, but you can return. But you know what? That Judgment card can also mean like, means that they will keep returning. But you don't have to stay forever. Like these, the souls in the Judgment card, they are returning to Cali to see your kids. And then you have to live there forever. Either way, I see good energy coming along. I think money is better in out of state, but there's something about California that's about the passion here. So maybe it's about your kids, Bill. I think you're going to make the right decision either way. I would wait a little bit. If nothing changes, I would move. But as always, this is only advice. You know how it is. I'm just a random woman. Look, the alien. Where's the alien? Look at him. This is so embarrassing. I'm just a random woman with a deflated alien on the internet. So, always you got to use your own judgment. But the cards are saying there's still a chance to turn things around in Cali. You're welcome. But you'll be fine. I see you being successful either way, actually. And I think your opportunities are going to improve. All right, my babies. Giselle, thank you for your questions, my boo. You are the OG gang, Scorpio gang. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just going to take a quick break between reads because you know how it is with those. All right, so let me show you some. You want to see like what about like the different love cards and stuff like that? Let's see what card comes through that I'm inspired to talk about today. Yum, 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 yum. You want to talk about the Queen of Pentacles for love magic? You want to do some love magic yourself or meditation or inspiration? To me, the Queen of Pentacles is always very magical. So this represents earth signs, the element of earth. But also it's kind of Scorpionic too in its own way because I always think of her as heralding, this is late spring. This is the time there's like little bunnies here as well. So, this is Easter. This is the time of the rebirth and the good news that has come you know, about whatever, the rebirth of the earth, the rebirth of Jesus, you know, resurrection. So she stands for a lot of very, you know, beautiful things, the cultivation of things, very earthy energy. This is someone who can take care of things in a very mothering way, but it's also someone who can take care of things in a very kind of, you know, hard materialistic way. She is holding a pentacle. This is also a businesswoman. This is someone who takes care of business and also does magic, because she is holding a pentacle. Pentacles are magic, so she is also a magician. There are beautiful flowers above her. These are roses. Although, as always with the tarot, accounts may vary. I see them as roses. This is a rose garden. Rose water is sacred in many esoteric practices and in many magical traditions, mystical traditions, religious traditions, right? So, if you want to work on things that you're cultivating in your love life, if you want to work on attracting people who know how to hold you, there's someone who knows how to hold this pentacle. She's like all about caring for this pentacle. If you want to be about, you know, if you want to get pregnant, for example, she's a great energy to work with. If you want to feel like, you know, you're regrowing some things in your love life, if you want to attract someone who's very stable, and if you want to just attract the magic into your life, really, you can just, you know, take this card out of the deck. You can meditate on her, see what you're observing from her. And I would also, you know, with all the cards, when you start working with the cards, I would start talking to her. So I would just start talking to her. I would ask her, you know, Queen of Pentacles, give me your answer. Beautiful, you know, gorgeous, amazing, whatever, Queen of Pentacles, give me your answers. I have all these things that I want to fix in my love life, or I want to attract a specific person, or I want to attract a message, or I want to attract someone, you know, who's really good at communicating or cultivating love, someone who holds me. I want to have a baby. You know, whatever you want that's to do with the energies of this card. Tell her your woes at night, you know. Sit with her as many times as you need to. See if she speaks to you in your imaginary, in your inner voice. You can also do, you know, kind of freestyle, you know, a little bit of writing. If you're more of that kind of a brain person, you can ask her some questions and see what comes through automatic writing. Also, leave her out for the night. When you go to sleep, put her under your pillow, whatever you got to do, and see if you receive any signs and dreams from her and stuff like that. And she will help you through some kind of a sign or synchronicity. The Queen of Pentacles will send you a solution to your problem. She will tell you how you can attract the kind of love that you want. So yeah, Sky Velvet, thank you. That's so scrumptious. That is very, very sweet of you. Thank you. You're just sending support. Love my vibe. Love your vibes and your energy. Love your vibes too, Bibi. So this is, you know, the tarot does have, like, you know, the tarot is ultimately an amalgamation of Western esotericism as we know it. So there's magic in all the cards. The symbols themselves are incredibly potent and incredibly rich and incredibly strong. So just being with them sometimes can release a lot of energies, and I would speak to them. I would tell them your woes and your worries. And I would also appreciate them, as always. When you ask an entity or a spirit for, you know, anything, always appreciate it. Always say, you know, tell the Queen of Pentacles what she has taught you, or how you feel when you see her, or when she comes up in your readings, what she has done. You know what I mean? What she has done for you, and thank her for that in some kind of a way. And that's a great way to establish a relationship, particularly if you are yourself an earth sign, or you have earth in your chart that's prominent. You know, this is also your archetype, so you are coming into your own archetype. King, Queen, anyone between, but Bill. For me, she represents very magical things, you know. She's the ritual magic. The forgotten magic, you know, sometimes medieval magic too. All right, we got some interesting conversations in the chat, like always. Bonnie, yeah, you can give her an offering. Absolutely. Absolutely. You can give her roses. You can donate to a charity that takes care of animals like bunnies, or that takes care of babies, children. Or you can just give her an offering by, you know, I don't know, writing a poem for her, or remembering her, or making a video for her. Or just giving her a kiss. It's all about the appreciation, what comes from the heart, what feels most natural to you. Bonnie, this shop is closed down. Are we talking about children? She'll also manifest, you know, that person, if you want to improve communication. Let's say you had a boo-boo with bad communication. I always get the bad communication boo-boos, and that's my one trigger. You know how it is. The one trigger always comes at you. So my whole trigger is communication. I always get the, you know, whatever Spocks of like they say the craziest stuff to me, and it's like weird and inconsistent, nerdy communication. So if you want to attract a boo-boo who has more stable, more grounded communication that holds you, takes care of you. If you want to attract a boo-boo who's going to text you. Sorry, babies, I disconnected there for a second. If you want to attract the boo-boo into your life who says, you know, did you get home safe? Did you eat? Are you okay? You know, this is the energy you want to be working with. Teach her how to be, ask her to teach you how to be held and how to attract this. Divine Diva, yes, it is always offer something to any energy that you're working with. It can be just to say thank you. It can be more elaborate. As always, you know, the more elaborate the thanks is, the higher the energy and the higher the working. This isn't magic itself. It's just, you know, a little bit of personal meditative kind of, you know, magic practice. I would say, you know, more like an incantation or a relationship with an entity. I would either thank her, or I would, whatever you like doing. Can play some music for her, can write her a poem, buy her flowers, make sure the flowers, you know, adorn your house, you know, do something nice for the animals on that day, take care of a kid, I don't know, but, you know, whatever you think is appropriate. And then I would continue working with her. I would pin her somewhere. I would put her next to your bed or something, you know. Like, you know, I would really work with that, especially with, like, you know, the scent of roses as well. Scents are very important in magic. How important that is like whatever. It's debatable according to me. But, you know, scent is, you know, it could be something that you offer her. I think with modern magic or modern, you know, manifestation and practicing sorcery, or even just like, you know, self-development. So it's really important to remember that as the ages change and ideologies change, so does the magic change. You know, as much as we used to offer things like, you know, burning stuff on the fire, pyre, whatever, we live in modern times, so we should make modern offerings. I think it's, you know, I think that's like kind of obvious, but I feel like sometimes I feel like I want to debate people about that a little bit. Divine Diva. Yeah, also, that's a really great observation. In my personal practice, she's connected to Jinn magic. She is connected to the Jinn. And yeah, absolutely. That's literally, you know, making a wish, you know, rub the pentacle. It could definitely be about something like that kind of mythology about making wishes, for sure. And that's an interesting point, Boo Boo. Thanks for pointing that out. She's also, all the cards are for making wishes, but her in particular, I would say, also because she's holding that big pentacle, and that pentacle, you know, if you, the old traditions, right, from medieval times, Renaissance, were about, if you know, throw a penny in the fountain, you're going to return to that place and all that. Or like, you know, throw pennies in the sea to give to the spirits of the sea and stuff like that. So yeah, for sure. And it's about making wishes too. If you throw money in the fountain, you make a wish, it's going to come true. But this is, I would say this is all fundamentally about the personal magic within you and attracting the things that give care to you. Or no, you know, getting the things that are about caring in a very concrete way. You know, this is not a card to manifest, you know, an Aquarius revelation or an Aquarius boyfriend. Like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to like Aquarius, you know, you're my favorites, but you know what I mean. This is not the card to manifest, like, you know, flighty ideas. This is a card to manifest someone who's going to hold you and claim you. Or it's the card to manifest like material manifestations of things. It's all self-development, boo-boo. Magic is self-development. Absolutely. But you can use it to make a wish. You can use it as a card representing the Jinn and the Jane if you work with those energies. That's how I use it. Or ritual magic. She can be an entry point. But look, with every tarot card, it's, you know, it's whatever it is to you. It's so subjective. So, you know, if that's resonating for you, I would use it like that. And if it isn't, use a different card that feels like that for sure. But she is an entryway, you know. There's a little, you know, whatever this is, like a little, she's framed by the flowers, but there's, you know, more things to establish and decode here in the background, like a Renaissance painting. Yeah, I love the pentacle. You know what? I think your next video, I think the next video is going to be like, the title is going to be Rub the Pentacle. Just rub it, Bippo. It won't hurt you. That's how, like, Aladdin's lamp became a myth. Bonnie, yes, of course. They're all spirits. Absolutely. I don't specifically work with them. They, it's not my tradition. I've had encounters with them a few times and it's always ended in tears, but not because they're like, I'm not blaming them or anything. It's just not my vibration, not my tradition. I don't do that well with some of these like northern traditions. Yeah, fabulous one. That would be awesome for you. Even having roses around the house or wearing rose perfume, address her as the Queen of Pentacles, and you can just, I would just even tell her your woes. You know, she's going to think of a solution. She's a ritual magician, but she's the feminine side of that too. You know, the divine feminine, the goddess ritual magic that is forgotten. Also Atlantis. Divine Diva, you're Aquarius. You understand? All right, awesome, thank you. Yes, Morg's machine for sure. The imaginary friend. Yeah, I heard about that. They were like, was it gnomes or was it like something else, like hermits or something, like hermits for pay? All right, anyways, hermit for hire. All right, babies, let's get on with the questions. So my babies, Bonnie, since you're here, let's do your questions. I received 2 questions for you. Let me just see, it's 2. That is correct. I got 2 questions for Bonnie. Will I ever be happy in this relationship with Alvin? He's a Cap and you're Cancer. Let's see. What about this relationship with Alvin? Let's take the Queen of Pentacles back in. I think with hard work and dedication, you will be fulfilled in this relationship with Alvin over time with hard work and dedication. But always the question should be, is it worth it? Because you got justice here, Bonnie. Is he worth it? You know, particularly in terms of commitment and tying ties, getting married and stuff like that. Divine Diva, that's right. So yeah, Bonnie, I don't remember, like, is this a marriage? Because it could become a marriage, but it's a marriage that needs to be worked on. The 8 of Pentacles. Hard work and dedication and fulfillment. But I think also today the energy is that if things continue as they are, you may feel alone in the relationship long term. You know, so it depends on what you mean by fulfillment. Because it's interesting, because it was, we ever feel fulfilled, and you will, but it's coming at a cost. Yeah, we've been together a year. All right, let's see. What about the future here? you know, there's something missing here, and it's him. It's his effort. Where's the hard work and dedication from him? I think that's missing. You got the Three of Wands. I think long term, I think you're going to feel fulfilled to some extent. You're going to put in a lot of work into this. And he may too, a little bit on his side, but he's kind of evading the hard work here for me. Yeah, okay. See, yeah, so he's not putting in something. Yeah, you feel alone now. I think long term, this is going to really get to you, and I think you're going to turn your back on him. If I would say this is a reading for Alvin, really. Like, this is a warning. If he continues like this, you keep on putting in the hard work, you're going to turn your back on him. I don't think you're going to be happy with this. Might take 3 months, might take 3 years, but eventually you could even get married, and you're going to be fulfilled for a little bit. He's going to improve, but then all the hard work is just going to be like, you know what? Bye. Bye, Alvin. Don't be depressed because Alvin doesn't find the time to do the hard work. He's not worth that. Let's see. Let's see what he thinks about this. Alvin, what do you think about this situation? He thinks he is putting in the hard work. This is the dissonance. He thinks he's working hard at it, but he's not. And he thinks that you have like very different styles of communication, different requirements. Somehow he thinks he's going to wing it, that you guys are somehow going to get on the same page, but he's clearly not addressing your needs here. Yeah, I think he also thinks it's very magical. Let's see. Yeah, look, magician, you know, like you manifested yourself out of the heavens to him. Like, yeah, he understands the magician and chariot, two magical, very magical cards. You got temperance here. How you can fix it. I think you need to really work together on talking about feelings and really heal together. You need to really convey to him that you feel alone. That this is it, because you're coming up alone again. This angel, 2 cups, 2 loves, okay, 2 hearts, 2 souls, 1 person doing the alchemy. Where's the other person? Oh, he helped you through a difficult time. But see, maybe that was his purpose. And maybe, you know, if he keeps on, you know, falling short, maybe he doesn't have to be in your life forever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he has problems expressing himself. I get it. He needs to work on that. I think you're going to leave. I think you're going to, look, and I'm not putting this in your mind or telling you to do that, but I think I see you getting so tired you're going to leave him behind because it's going to be too exhausting. Maybe some kind of couples counseling would help. If he has problems expressing himself and communicating, this is not going to happen without communication. I think communication is necessary here because there's a disconnect about what he thinks is hard work and what you think is hard work from him. And you're not even, I don't think you're expecting him to necessarily do like hard work, like grind. I think you just want him to put in the effort in a specific way, and he's not doing that because he doesn't know how. You know what I mean? Bonnie. It doesn't matter if you have trust issues. Everyone has trust. You're entitled to have your trust issues, but it doesn't mean that, you know, you need to, you know, let down your boundaries on other things. And I'm so glad that he's been, you know, good for you, and he's helped you heal and, you know, do amazing things for you. But if this is going to be a long-term situation, to make it sustainable, I feel like you should work together on communicating your very different points of view. There's an alchemy to this. 2 very different people come together and make a third. And that will be a great relationship. I think you will feel fulfilled, but it will take that kind of work on both sides. I would recommend speaking to a third person who can make him see, you know, allow yourself a forum where you can speak and he can really hear what you're saying. Because I don't think he understands what you're saying right now. Oh, Giselle, you're getting back to work. Oh, it's so sad to see you go. Thanks, Giselle. I'm glad we did your questions, baby. That's awesome. Have a good day, Giselle. Everyone say bye to Giselle. Loves. Yeah, Bonnie, you feel things in extremes because of your childhood. A lot of people find themselves in this situation. I would not, like, it's so important not to blame yourself. That's just how you are. Some people are really selfish and some people feel dead inside. So what? Yeah, when it's bad, it hurts you so bad. I understand that. Let's pull a card on this. Look, it's work again. How funny. This card keeps coming up for your childhood. Look, it's hard work, right? You grew up before your time. There was something here about you having to grow up before your time or fend for yourself. But I don't think that's what you're talking about. I have an idea of what the, maybe core trauma is. But I think what it's saying is that came up as an issue for him to improve. He thinks he's doing nothing wrong, but really it's that work of the self, It's the fact that all people with childhood trauma have to grow up real fast. Like they're tiny, tiny adult people at 4 years old, 5 years old. It's like stolen childhood. Oh, yeah, I understand. Yeah. Interesting. And so, yeah, so you had to take on all those roles and, work through that. It's about working through that. Oh, my boo-boos. And I'm really sorry to hear that, Bonnie, but, she's... You're going to be in a better place now anyway, because you're not that child. Just like all of us. And I'm speaking from experience, I have childhood trauma, like very extreme childhood trauma. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, work through that. I would, are you doing any counseling at the moment? I would always recommend counseling for stuff like that. It's just good to, and a good one, not like someone who, like, whatever, because with stuff like that, people can do a lot more damage to you. They're not sensitive. Yeah. So yeah, people pleasing, feeling like you have to work overtime as well. That's a very common thing for all people in that situation. Feeling like you have to work extra hard for people to love you or accept you. Putting in too much work. So it's about directing that work onto yourself. Oh, it's good. Your insurance paid. That's awesome. Yeah, good. Good, good, good. But it's working through the anxiety too, all of it. Yeah. So Bonnie, so this is about working on all those issues and him working with you working together and working through it in therapy. I think you're going to have a beautiful relationship, but if communication doesn't improve, if you're not on the same page, then I think you're going to get tired of it. Oh, Bonnie, no, I'm really not. It's just the cards talking. It's just the cards talking. Turn all the people pleasing onto yourself. What would you do if you were trying to please yourself? Mind blown. Turn it onto yourself. Turn the love onto yourself. Yeah, Bonnie. Right. So if you feel like you don't treat yourself well, you're not commanding the magic of the divine, and he's not going to treat you well, even if he's trying to treat you well. The energy is, when you're in that energy with childhood trauma of like, it's like a friend of mine and me, we have this phrase and it's called, it's when you feel like you're constantly apologizing for being alive. And I know that's probably going to hit a little bit too close to home for you, and I'm sorry if I hope it's not triggering, but that is how it feels oftentimes. It's those people who are always saying sorry, like you're literally sorry to be breathing. And that's an easy thing to fall into, but when you put that energy out, then, that's in that household or in that relationship, then it's the dynamic of one person is sorry to be alive, that's the servant, and then there's the master, the other. You are the empress, he is your servant. you know? Yeah, stop doing that. Stop doing that. This is why, you know, like it's about, you know, that's the thing, you know, I used to do that. And now when people say, you know, how people are, they're like, oh, you know, when a guy says like, oh, you're so beautiful, I just say, I know. Peasant. I don't say peasant. Sometimes I say peasant. It's about turning the narrative around. Sometimes you gotta just become, sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it. Yeah, good. Then he's a good person. Then he knows, he just, you know, he's not, he not, you know, not everyone's like that sensitive or that good at communication, but absolutely stop apologizing today. This is so important. I think, look, I'm not a licensed counselor or anything like that. But it is so important to stop apologizing as a trauma survivor, particularly childhood trauma. Like, stop apologizing today. Don't ever apologize again. But there's a disconnect here, Bonnie. There is a disconnect. But I think if you're both willing to work on it, you're gonna work through it. But I think there's gonna be, you need some kind of a referee or a reality check, because I think his vision of communication or his vision of hard work is so different to yours. And stop apologizing. Honestly. You know who doesn't apologize? The Queen of Pentacles. Rub the pentacle. Ask the Queen of Pentacles tonight. If you don't have a pack of cards, just, you know, look up the image online and work with the image online in your phone, whatever. Ask the Queen of Pentacles to give you the magic. Rub the pentacle. I love that idea. I can't remember now who said it, but yeah, like it's like a wishing pentacle. Make your wish to stop apologizing. All right, my baby. And the second question was where is your love life headed? So it's kind of part of the same thing. Oh, you have posters of tarot too, Bonnie? Awesome. So you have good energy around you. Ask those spirits. There's spirits inside the cards, Boo. They're infused with Western and, well, all kinds of, you know, world mysticism and esotericism, different numerologies, different energies. We could take any card today and go through, you know, all the correspondences of each card, and we would not end the stream for for 24 hours doing one card. It just goes on and on and on and on, and all those things. These cards are infused with all those symbologies. The different planetary magic, the different star magic, different histories, the people who made the tarot and their experiences and the traditions they came from, and those before and before and before. All right, let's see where your love life is headed in general. It's headed in a good direction, Bill. You got nothing to worry about. But there's burdens here. It's the first card that came out is the Sun, all right? Sun, best card in the deck, all right? I'm a psychopath and a Scorpio. It's not my personal favorite card in the deck because, you know, whatever, I'm crazy. My favorite card is the World. But most people will tell you, if you ask a tarot reader, objectively speaking, best card to get in the deck is the freaking Sun. That's where your love life is headed, towards happiness, towards feeling more fulfilled. Healing energy, also there's a little child here. So it's about, you know, addressing the inner child and that trauma, Bill. So, you know, there's a healing to happen here through your love life as well. That's an opportunity. And releasing burdens, the 10 of Wands, you know, there's still burdens you're carrying. We all carry those burdens from childhood or, you know, our earlier age, where we get programmed into thinking all kinds of things about ourselves or about life and love. So it's about releasing those burdens, going towards the light, towards the sun, and enjoying love. Look, this beautiful Page of Cups, enjoying, and again, communication of love. So it's about improving communication. It's about enjoying love. It's about feeling innocent. I think you mentioned your kids here, you know, enjoying your kids, giving them a good example. And at the bottom of the deck, the Page of Pentacles. So more messages. And it's that pentacle work we were talking about, you know, the both of you. You and your Alvin is about, you know, working through things, working through the communication, paying attention. It's about paying attention to details in the communication, working it out, working it through. It's looking pretty good, baby. I think the only thing, you know, that's blocked here is if he was unwilling or unable to, you know, see you where you talk about things freely, either in the therapy or counseling session or some other environment, or if you weren't willing to work through the past, both of you. But I think if you're both willing to do that, it's going to be awesome. Aw, I'm so glad this helped, Bonnie. Oh, you don't have any family, really? Yeah, I understand. I'm estranged from my family. Oops. For, childhood trauma, right? Like, there's a reason. I think, Bonnie, let me tell you this one thing, and as long as it doesn't sound like too out there and whatever, but if you don't feel like you have any family, really, there's something about that kind of an energy in this world that makes you a little bit more psychic and a little bit more, let me put it, I think, look, when you're in that position, the spirits are more helpful towards you. If you do any manifestation yourself or self-work, if you work with the Queen of Pentacles in the cards or spirits or anything, angels, they materialize quicker and they're more available to you when you're in that spot in your life. You do have gifts, yeah. I find that like a lot of my stuff, and who knows which came first, right? But, a lot of these spirits have been around me since a very early age. I was always very with the spirits. And I know for a fact that if I had a happy family and everything was fine, the spirits wouldn't be so prominent. I belong to that spirit. This is my adoptive world in a way. So, I'm not saying it's a blessing or something, but it's just something to consider that's like, that there's like an added layer of protection for you despite the difficulties. And I'm not saying the difficulties are worth it. I don't wish that upon anyone in the world to go through these experiences as a child at all. But, there's that light there, the light of magic. Yeah, you will be, Bonnie. You'll see. You are watched over a lot for sure. I have no doubts about it. All right, my boo-boo. Well, I hope that was helpful. Yeah, Sherry. Usually the outcasts, the black sheep, yeah, they find their way spiritually. Absolutely. Oh, boo-boos, can you hear the rain? It's raining. There's snails also. When it rains here, the snails come out. And you have to, like, really watch it that you don't step on them because they're, like, everywhere. Oh, Bonnie, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, physical conditions too, things like that. Yeah, you'll be one of those people who have many lives. Yeah, the black sheep. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. The outsider, the black sheep. That's the magical life. But that's the archetype of that anyway. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe it's just our energy too that, gives us this life. However way you want to see it, Bill. All right, babies. Mommy's going to take a little break. I'm just going to keep on talking trash to you while we do the rest of the reads. Actually, let me call out the next person. Also, boo-boos, if you want to get a message from me today, it is $13 a question. Do submit the questions via PayPal. It's PayPal questions only. Super chat is for tips. If you want to leave me a tip, that's always super appreciated. If you want to. Only if you want to, Bill. Or leave a tip for the spirits, for the Jinn and the Jane and the Templar Knights. And if you want to submit a question, it is PayPal questions only today. At $13 a question. PayPal link is in the description box below. If you can, try and include your name in your question. Oh, Bonnie, thank you so much. Bonnie's saying you were amazing, and so were all the sweet people here. Yeah, I noticed, because you chat amongst yourselves and you help each other out and you support each other, and I'm loving that for us. I really appreciate it. Yeah, divine diva. Absolutely, yeah, you're not alone. Definitely not weird. Well, whatever. Weird is a compliment, right? When I say weird, I kind of mean it's the kind of weird that makes, the mainstream afraid or whatever, Okay, do we have Colleen? Do we have Colleen, my boo? Or Kay? Sorry, do we have Kay? I see the payment. I don't see a question, Kay, but that's okay. We can wait. Kay, my baby. Is Kay in the house? We're going to wait for Kay, babies. So what else can I tell you? So yeah, so I went to immigration today and I had like, that woman was such a trigger to me. She literally refused to answer any question that I actually had for her. And then she was like, well, you just have to leave. And then she's like, well, then you just have to leave. I'm like, okay. I'll just leave the island. Yeah, Sherry, depends on whose rules you want to follow, yeah. Yeah, fabulous one. Exactly. There's no such thing as normal. But, you got to remember exactly, like, depends on what you mean by normal and whose rule, who's normal too. Because in a very simple way, it's all about who rules the narrative, right? If, for example, capitalist patriarchy has ruled the narrative for so many centuries, in patriarchy, the norm is the male body, right? White male body. So anyone not that is abnormal. We're all abnormal in that way. You know what I'm saying? Morg's machine. Oh, boo-boos. Don't be so... You're so facetious. Oh, Ben, you're asleep? No, you're next up, actually. You're next up. But we're still waiting for Kay. Okay, I'm going to do Kay later. Is Kay in the house? If not, we're gonna do Ben before he falls asleep. We don't want a sleeping Ben. All right, Ben. Is it Benjamin or is it Ben? Okay, Ben, are you ready? Let's see. Okay, you ghosted a friend. Sorry, a friend ghosted you. Oh, I'm so sorry, Bibel. Your friend has ghosted you so thoroughly that you can't get any message at all to her. What did you do, Ben Bibel? Yet you think if you could just talk, you could find a way forward, but you can't find any way through the ghost wall she has built. It feels creepy to use fake accounts or try to contact her via friends. What should I do? Well, you should definitely, I think, Ben, like without the cards even, I think you should definitely not, you should respect someone's space and not try and contact her, like, through friends or fake accounts. Do you have mutual friends, Ben, Boo? All right, let's see. What should Ben do, my darling angels? Well, this is about owning up to your situation, Ben, my Boo. Oh yeah, imaginary friend. I am aware of this book. Yeah, for sure. All those types of titles for sure. Ben, so the angels are saying the Emperor, the Six of Pentacles, and the Chariot. So, this is about moving forward with, taking ownership of what happened here with you and your friend. I don't know, what went down here, what went down here between the two of you. Was it a rugby row? Like, I don't know. You both, like, you know what I'm saying? But, the Emperor takes ownership of things. So it's someone who takes control of a situation and takes control of themselves. So if there was, let's see what happened. If there was a row here, I would say, this is about apologizing appropriately or about, taking ownership of the situation. And also, finding out if this friend wants to be contacted. You don't seem to be sure. You can't get any message at all to her. So you tried her social media, you tried her email, all of this, right? Let me know, Bill. So if you tried the different ways and, it hasn't worked, so, it's about taking ownership of why this happened and maybe explore why you found yourself in that situation. That's kind of, you know, what I'm getting here. And also, you know, the Chariot is like, you know, moving forward with this knowledge, making sure you don't make the same mistakes again. Or, you know, if it's something, you know, I mean, if it's a friend, then, you know, I'm just assuming something happened here, that there's a reason why this friend is ghosting. Correct, Biz? You've tried to apologize, but you don't think she got the apology. That's a shame. I'm just getting ownership here, you know. I think obviously it's about trying, and then, you know, it's kind of like, you know, it's about trying something, and I do see an apology here. So, you know, if someone's, I would just, you know, I would just take ownership of this. Why, it's kind of like why you found yourself in this situation. I think, you know, technically speaking, when the tarot says the Chariot here, it's kind of like, well, I mean, the situation isn't moving here for you, and there's still a necessity to take ownership of the situation. So, and on a practical note, if someone isn't responding to your messages, then there's a reason for that. So I think this is about, it might be a little bit about your karma too. So, you know, whatever happened here with you and your friend, if you feel like you had a falling out and, you know, this person has ghosted you, you know, what is it that led up to that? And what is your, you know, what is your lesson in this? What is your learning curve in this? Because there's obviously, you know, if you're blocked or whatever, it's nothing you can do about it. But what is the spiritual lesson for you? You know, what led up to that situation? All right, my puppies. All right, so let's do, Sarah Hare came through. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah's still in the house. All right, the next one is Takia. Takia, Divine Diva Queen. Divine Diva Queen. I got your number. I got your number. Oh my gosh, Bibbiz. Bibbiz. Babies, if you want to submit a question, it is $13 a question. And the PayPal link is in the description box below. It is PayPal questions only, my baby. It is PayPal questions only. Don't forget to include your name and your question, my baby. All right. Okay, you came up. All right. Hold on a second. Diva Queen, can we do you in a second? Can we do Kay first? Yeah, Kay, I don't see your question, Bill, but can you submit it in the chat now, Kay, my baby? I got your payment, though, Bill. I got Kayleen. LR, you want to see the order of the questions? Okay, well, we did Ben. Then we got Divine Diva Queen. We got, and then we got Karen, Elizabeth, and then a couple more. So we got like 7 to go. But I'm not able to give you, promise you any order here, Bill, because it really all depends on what happens and as we go through. Okay, K858. Okay, you're wondering what the Pisces thinks and feels. Ooh, the Pisces thoughts and feels. All right. All right, my babies. Divine Diva. Baby, wait. If you wait 2 minutes, I'm just gonna do one more read, and then you're up next, if that's okay. All right, so let's see, Kay. Okay, already the Hierophant is coming through. So I think the Pisces is quite dedicated to you. I'm loving this energy. I'm loving it. I am loving this energy for you, my baby. There's like, you know, again, you know, attention to detail here. It's like a venture. I don't know, is this Pisces new in your life? Because if they see you as a venture, as an ambition that they're going to be fulfilling, you know, something new or something that they really want to work on. This Pisces wants to learn you. You know, they want to learn you. They want to be, you know, around you. They want to be all about you, Bibel. They want to be all about you. Let's see. The thoughts and the feelings from the Pisces for Kay. Kay, Kay, listen, there's something here about like, look, intentions, amazing, thoughts, the Emperor, you know, this is someone who's very serious about you, actually. Pisces is very serious about you. But there's some, and the intentions, awesome. Yeah, I'm going to get into that in a second. There's something here. Something happened. You got the Ace of Cups, good intentions. But then, you know, and how they're feeling about, like, and how they see you is the Ten of Swords. So there's like almost like an ending here. I don't know what went down between the two of you. If it's like a new energy you had like one date and stuff like that. It's something with this Pisces. They're not sure. Like, they're very serious about you. They think you're scrumptious. But the Pisces think something ended here or didn't go as planned. Do you want me to delve more into that? Something didn't go as planned for this Pisces. They're not sure now how to proceed. Maybe, look, Pisces, it's a water sign, like all of us water baboos. Maybe something was said, you know, maybe something was mentioned. And you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was mentioned, what happened. Let's see. What happened here? Why is this Pisces feeling this way? Let's see what they're going to do as well. Dates. DJ Castaway, dates. All right, let's see. DJ Castaway. Okay. Okay, listen, Kay. I feel like this Pisces feels like they didn't get enough of a signal from you that maybe you're interested. Is that possible? Like, I don't know. There's like, they may be super sensitive. You got death at the bottom of the deck, you know? They're like dying inside. What the heck? Two of Swords. Unsure. They're not sure of your feelings. They're not sure if you want to proceed with the second date, maybe. They just didn't, you know, all this, like, look, it was so scrumptious, so wonderful, but they're just not sure. Let's see if there's like a hidden reason. Maybe they got something else going on in their life. But this person really likes you. They really like see a future with you as well. Like, they really, you know, they're vibing with you. All right. So, let's see. What is the hidden meaning here? Yeah, so the Pisces is thinking. They're really calculating the situation, but why? Okay, let's see. What are they going to do? What are they going to do next? I think you're going to have a second date. Listen, Kay, I think there's going to be a second date. I think there's going to be some weirdness. There might be a gap in communication, or it might be weird, but ultimately they're going to ask you out again. They're calculating something real deep. I think, you know, there might be a sense of insecurity to them, not knowing. But I would also, look, how they think and feel about you, they think you're scrumptious. But there's something inside them. There might be something, might be a bit of a red flag, you know, like if they're very indecisive, where they need to think about things over and over again, you know, they need to think about things too much. That's a red flag, right? Or, you know, if they're just like not sure if they're ready, maybe they're not sure if they're ready for something, or like they have some kind of a commitment issue. There's something here about them that's like very like, they're very like in their thoughts, maybe over analyzing, frozen with analysis paralysis, you know. So maybe the question is, do you want a second date knowing that about this person? I don't think they have a horrible secret. Maybe they have some unfinished business from a past person that's making them assess, you know, do I move on? Do I not? Stuff like that. But I think you're going to have a second date if you want it. What do you think about this, Kay? Is this person for Kay? It's like internal struggles, you know, maybe even mental health issues. I'm not a doctor, by the way. Yeah, the Tarot is saying Two of Pentacles. You really think about whether this is the person for you. They're saying really weigh up your options and make sure you got other options. There may be things you don't know about this person. You need to learn about them to realize if they're for you or not. Yeah, but he's new. He could be, you know how it is. I really liked Habubu, and then it turned out that he was a bit of, you know, a little shady, but also scrumptious. You know what I mean? Like, just give yourself the space before you get invested to like assess it, like a business venture. You know, assess it, know your value. The Pisces, he's doing it too. He's doing it too, Bill. I think it's about assessing. Let's see what he's afraid of. What is he afraid of? Look, I think at the back of this is, I don't think he's necessarily lying to you about being in a relationship, but I think he has some unfinished business with an ex-person, or there's weirdness. I think he may not be over 100% a past thing. And I think he either has hang-ups from it, or he's not over it. Empress here. And Three of Pentacles, you know, like, I think he feels like if he takes the leap of faith more with you, it will be leaving the past behind. He needs to make that assessment. Don't be somebody's second best. He thinks you're gorgeous, but he's in some kind of like a mental, I don't think he's like secretly married, but he's in some kind of a mental bind that this would be some kind of like, you know, some kind of a step forward from a past thing, or from a thing that feels unfinished to him. You know? All right, Kate, does that answer your question, my baby? I hope it's helping. All right, my babies. All right, Kate, my baby. But this is not to say there's no future here. There is a second date. You just should be aware that he's like in some kind of a weird space, and it's like a psychic space. It's in his mind. A lot of this is internal struggles. So if you're looking for that, you know, one and only soulmate for life, you know, it's just, the tarot is not saying yes or no. It's just saying, you know, really assess the situation, see how you go. Keep your options open. You're fine. But he thinks you're gorgeous and scrumptious. He's got that Hierophant there. I think he's a very commitment person. And I think that's why he's probably thinking twice about it, because on the one hand, he wants to make a new commitment in his life. But that means the old commitment, now that would be the end of an era, you know. All right, my babies, let's do Divine Diva. Oh my gosh. Also, boo-boos, you want to, okay, Divine Diva, let me know when you're in the house, that you're fully in the house. Can I tell you something, boo-boos? Talk about freaking drama. Okay, so you know how, like, I got immediately triggered by this Ben, like, this Ben was, like, talking trash and, like, always criticizing and saying weird things, and I would, like, be such a bitch to him. Well, apparently this Ben that asked the question about ghosting the friend, this is my stalker. This, like, boo-boos, the friend in question is me. The question was about me. He has a fake PayPal that he paid with and another fake account. That's why he mentioned fake accounts. I only realized, like, well into it. Sorry, boo-boos, for disrupt. And thank you to everyone who gave him good advice, but this is my stalker. This is the guy who has all the different fake accounts and, like, pursues me. He's like, he has emailed people professionally in my life, telling them things about me, trying to ruin my, like, everything. This is my actual stalker asking me through the tarot if I'm going to unblock him. Boo-boos, you cannot make this stuff up. It's that guy. You know who like, some of you know him, of him. He's that, you know, anyway, respectable professor, very advanced in years, who basically, you know, said that he will destroy me because he, you know, he doesn't appreciate that I blocked him and his abuse. Anyway, I'm so sorry, boo-boos. I only realized at some point I didn't want to alarm anyone, but I saw you guys giving him advice in the chat, and it's like literally, like, he's been, like, I ghosted him, and I didn't ghost him, by the way. I didn't ghost him. I told him goodbye, and he's someone who used to threaten abandonment of me many times because I told him I have those issues, and the minute he found out about it, he would use it. Anyway, it's whatever, who cares? But I sent him a good, he told me he didn't want to talk to me anymore, so I sent him a goodbye email. He wanted me, he wanted to play, you know, that game. So I just said, okay, if you don't want to talk, bye. That's it. Manuel, yes, falling in love with, yeah, friend, falling in love with me, oh my gosh, is forever for sure. All right, Divine Diva, we got the stalker vibe. I'm telling you, boo-boos, I knew this day would be so crazy, like the minute I went to immigration. But you gotta laugh at it, right? Anyway, I have removed him because he's becoming, I think I need to report him to the police somewhere because he's starting to, like, do, like, fraudulent PayPal accounts and stuff. I just don't know anymore. Okay, anyway. Divine Diva, my baby, I love, oh my gosh, I love your handles so much. You are my Divine Diva. I am your #1 fan, Divine Diva. Okay. Will you reconcile with your recently ex-boyfriend of 3 to 4 years? You, Divine Diva, you don't want to leave the door open if that's, if what's done is done. Okay, let's see. By the way, this stalker, he has emailed other tarot readers all around the internet, including, like, Gondor. He's contacted everyone to, like, try and, like, kill my business and stuff as well. Anyway, I'm sorry. It's just like, this is my, like, my life is a movie. Okay. Will you reconcile? Divine Diva, my baby. I feel like you will if you want to. It's been a long break. Casper, that's a whole new kind of, well, he's dangerous. He's gonna, but if something ever happens to me, he did it. And there's, like, another guy in my life who, like, actually several who are truly could be dangerous, but they're not a danger to me. Like, I would never, you know, I'm not worried about that. Like, I'm worried about him. Okay. It's always the ones who are the family, you know, respectable family professor. Yeah, Divine Diva, if you wanted, already cards flew out saying you could have it. There's healing here after a long time, a time of rest, of the 4 of Swords. So you're saying recent ex-boyfriend. Has it been like 4 weeks or 4 months or something like that? It does feel like a long break here. Or it feels like long to him. maybe to both of you. There's healing here to be had if you want it. There could be a family here, a house together. There could be a reconciliation here for sure. Let's see how that would work. Let's see what his energy is right now. Negative Nancy, nobody's banned you. Imaginary friend. I am a Scorpio. And also, I've been through stuff. I have to be. No one's protecting me. This is it. Just me and the spirit. All right. And Habubu. And he knows that, by the way. This man knows that. He tried to exploit that for a long time, knowing that vulnerability. That's why he's attacking me, because he knows that I'm by myself. And I don't have the financial backing or the power to fight him. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. What's his energy, please, angels? Oh, yeah, he's dreaming about you. But there's something here about this being, feeling like, look, I think he's going to want to reconcile. I think if you do nothing, Divine Diva, he's actually going to reach out to you to try and work it out. Page of Pentacles. It's a lot of the message here in the energy is about, like, taking it slow, taking it measured, taking it step by step. I think he's taking his time reaching out. I think he might reach out within about a month. Manuel, I think I would love some protection in my life for once, because it's the one thing I don't have. It would be nice, but no, don't put yourself out. We're good. Yeah, Divine Diva, he's going to reach out. His feelings, the star, like, look, the love is still there. Despite of everything, the love is still there. He does see with someone who, like, he hasn't finished business with, but he does see both as bruised boxers in the ring. There was a conflict here. Well, I'm obviously, right, if you're not talking and stuff. But I think there was, like, it felt like a sparring match, or it felt like so difficult. Like, you both came out of this bruised and you needed the rest almost. Separate off and on. King of Swords and his intentions. He wants to clear the room. He wants to clear the space. He wants to clear the air. I think he wants to have a difficult conversation with you. He wants to take responsibility for what went down. A tentative message will reach you. And remember, it's psychic timing, so if it doesn't reach you strictly within about a month, it will reach you eventually. Yeah, DJ Castaway, exactly. Yeah, Morg's machine. I'm used to that. That's what it's like. I mean, this is the reality of being, a woman in the world, where people, that's how men perceive that. They see that as an easy target, This is not the first, not the last. But soon I will manifest, my higher order soulmate, and that's not going to be an issue. Yeah, so Divine Diva, like, he wants to take ownership. Let's see what else is going to happen in the future. And if he's, like, truly wanting to take ownership and change, what's going to happen in the future. Yeah, I think, today, if I were to do a predictive reading for you, Divine Diva, I think you're actually going to reconcile, and I think you're going to be together if you want it. Look, King of Pentacles in the Hierophant. Yeah, I think there's a reconciliation coming. But if you want it, you guys need to have some kind of a difficult conversation. And maybe that conversation, maybe you both decide that it's impossible, right? But there's definitely a lot of hope here for reconciliation. I would say if there ever was a reconciliation reading, this is one that's something like that. I don't think he's going to jump in with all crazy or anything. No, it's not going to be friends. Hierophant is not friends with benefits. This is commitment. So that's the thing. That's the difficult conversation. Is he going to be able to live up to the new expectations? Going to give you more? Watchful waiting. Do you want to get... he's going to try. Let me just say that. He's going to try and give you the commitment. Is he going to be successful? That's another thing. Do you want me to pull another card here on to see You know, whether he is, what the advice is for you, specifically for you about it, whether you should reconcile with him. Do you want to do that, Boo? Ah, Divine Diva. He looks like he still looks like he's in love with you. King of Swords is taking responsibility. You know, it's someone living up to expectations a little bit more. DJ Castaway. All right, let me pull some advice on this. It's saying move forward. Look, Divine Diva. Your advice is the Chariot, the King of Swords, and the Lovers. So, you know, it's saying move forward with whatever it is that you're manifesting in love. You move forward with your life. Never wait for someone, like you said. If it's done, then it's done. I don't think it's done for him. But if you were to hear him out, he needs to come correct just like he intends, the King of Swords. He needs to be serious. He needs to make some promises and then live up to expectations. And then that love will be complete. And if he doesn't, drop him like a hot potato and keep pursuing that ideal of love. The Chariot is you moving forward regardless, whatever this man does, okay? If he doesn't live up to expectations, just drive over him. Yeah. The conversation he wants, yeah. He wants to try again, but I mean, I think the question more is like, is he going to live up to expectations? The tarot is saying he's going to try. But it's not saying whether he's going to be successful. He's saying you need to see how he's trying and then judge him accordingly. But keep moving towards your ideal of love. Don't let down on that. I can quickly take a look if there's, you know, what else is coming through. That's like, you know, maybe that would just show what other energies are coming through, you know, so you have an inkling of what to expect. I wouldn't focus on him. I would just, you know, head on, get in that Chariot and keep going towards the Lovers. And you know what you want. You know what your red flags are, what your green flags are. You know what you want out of life. Keep going towards that goal. And if he's part of it, if he makes himself part of it, he can get in the Chariot. If he doesn't, drive over him. Not literally. Okay, for legal purpose, as I have to say, not literally. But you know what I mean. Okay. There could be, you don't trust him or you want to. Well, see what happens. See what he has to say when he comes through. I think he's going to come through. Little warning for you. There's another man either right now in your life or coming in soon. He might be a little bit of a douche flute. The next one, I would also be suspicious of him. Don't let down your guard too soon. The one after could be a soulmate, the Two of Cups. High order love. Could be higher order love out there. Give yourself the chance to meet that beautiful angel. Oh, Sherry, thank you. Oh, boo-boo. It's, you know, you don't have to, but thank you. Temperance. Healing, you know, very beautiful energy here in your reading today, Divine Diva. A lot of healing through love, healing yourself, healing your expectations, keeping your expectations high, not letting them down for anybody. Doesn't matter. And if you don't trust him, you can't be with him. You can love him. I love sugar. I don't need it. You know? He needs to prove to you that he's not going to do anything crazy or toxic. And if he doesn't, bye. Maybe, you know, maybe, let's see. I think if you let it go now, it's saying 8 of Pentacles, so it's going to be difficult for you to just completely let it go. He might still be on your mind. It might be easier to just live your best life, not think about him too much. Put him, like, you know, to the back of your mind. Live your best life. And then when he comes through, you know, watch him dance like a clown, see what happens, you know, court jester. You're welcome, Divine Diva. You are more than welcome. All right, my babies. All right, let's take a little break. I'll tell you who I have next. As per request. And they're going to keep talking. Yeah, so yeah, it's a magical day, babies. The stalkers are about. So embarrassing. Okay, we got Karen next. kaleidoscopic, and then we got Elizabeth, and then we got Alchemist Tarot 333. So if the boo-boos would stand up. Elizabeth, are you in the house, my baby? Are you in the house, my Elizabeth? Also, I got your email, but I didn't check my email until later when I got home. It's been a crazy day. All right, so let's start with, I'm just going to say kaleidoscopic. Also, Bibis, since we're doing this whole PayPal thing, and even my stalker, look, this tarot is so good, even my stalker wants to know what to do. You know, this should be my advertising campaign. Tarot reading so good, even my own stalker is asking how to stalk me better. All right, just saying. Fabulous one. He's not, he is shameless. Completely shameless. He's narcissistic shamelessness. Okay. Anyway, don't you think that's a great tagline? Anyways. Oh, kaleidoscopic. Awesome. So, boo-boos, before I get into kaleidoscopic question, let me just say PayPal questions are $13 per question, and the PayPal link is in the description box below. If you can, include your name and question in the PayPal, but if not, just stay until the end of the live. We'll probably go on for maybe another hour or so, maybe a little less. We'll see. Sherry, yeah, put it on a t-shirt. Wow. Okay. I just don't know with people. All right, kaleidoscopic. What's next in love and when? I love this question. Looking forward to the future. Mommy's just going to have a little drinky. I love your handle, kaleidoscopic. I used to play with an old kaleidoscope when I was a child. Maybe that shaped me. I don't know. It's my grandma's one from the attic. I used to play with it for hours on. Only child, you know, hours on end. Okay. Let's see. What's next in love and when? Good stuff. Ooh, kaleidoscopic. What is up? What is up? 3 of Cups is next in love. 2 of Cups next to it. And the final card is the Lovers. Love is coming at you, baby. Love is coming for you, at you. Love is going to find you. Love is going to hunt you down. Okay, what's coming next in love? I see you're... In March, you're going to still be celebrating a lot of things. I think you're in an energy of celebrating yourself right now. I think you might be also, you know, looking at your options, looking at the different boo-boos. This is the dating card too, even though, you know, it is hanging out with friends and stuff. But it is options, you know, it's good times, you know, being seen, going out there, putting on your glad rags and all this. So it's about, you know, adorning yourself and being, you know, flowy and sexual and all of that, you know, like just putting yourself out there. I would just put yourself out there as much as you can. Kaleidoscopic, are you dating right now? Are you on the apps? Are you seeking out bibs in your local, you know, tarot club? Johnny Blake. Hey, sweetheart. Hi, sweetie. Oh, Divine Diva. Thank you. That's so sweet. A lot of people are sending energy to push away, but thank you. Actually, his real name is Peter. If you see a Peter or someone using like different, you know, versions of that, that's his actual name. Johnny Blake, I am taking questions. It's $13 per question. The link to the PayPal is in the description box below, my baby. You can ask a yes or no question, of course. Whatever question you want to ask. So yeah, kaleidoscopic. Put yourself out there right now. Tell me in the chat. It's okay. I'm just going to keep on reading for you, and you can tell me in the chat if you're putting yourself out there, because that is absolutely necessary, you know. Also celebrations, you know, just having the options to see people, see them out there in the wild. The dating wild. The 2 of Cups. You're about to meet someone really awesome. This is your new love next to the Lovers. This is a soulmate and a lover. This is a friend and a lover. You're like, seriously, this is one of the best readings you could get. You could even meet them in the spring and summer season, going to a wedding or something like that, or through friends or something. You're about to come into, this is your divine soulmate with Bill. I don't think I've ever had a reading like that where it's just like 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, and the Lover. It's just gorgeous. This person is the person that you've been dreaming of. At the bottom of the deck is your past life soulmate card, the 6 of Cups. So, and the 7 of Cups beneath it. So it could be someone you've already dreamt about or someone you feel already exists for you. You know, this is your manifesting that beautiful high order soulmate. That's what's coming for you, baby. You could have a few adventures on the way, you know, like your mommy. You're going to eat a few Pringles. Nothing wrong with that. You know, have a little snack. But someone really substantial is coming along. Let's see when. It could be later this year. It could be any time. I saw a lot of beautiful springtime and summer energy, but it could be, I wouldn't get discouraged if it happens later in the year, like Scorpio season or close to the winter time. Judgment. But it could any time between now, springtime, and the winter season. Could be any kind of resurrection type energy, renewal type of energy. So it could be springtime, Easter, all of that. Divine Diva, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. He'll never be gone, but, you know, whatever. He's so irrelevant. So, yeah, Bibu, that's what I'm saying. In terms of timing, could be Easter, could be around Scorpio season when it's colder, but it's in the time of the resurrection. Also, the Catholics and the Orthodox faith, I think, just had Ash Wednesday, or they're about to. Could be the celebration of something like Ash Wednesday, celebrations of the dead. So it's both, you know, springtime and winter. But that person is coming, and I would just because it's winter time doesn't mean that it can be now. It's between now and then. So definitely put yourself out there with like all the weddings and celebrations are happening in the spring and summer. It's a beautiful connection, Bibu. You're gonna love this person. Fabulous one. Thank you. You know what? It's spells cost me so much energy. I wouldn't bother with that. It's not worth it. Oh, Ash Wednesday, a week or 2 ago, Sherry. Good to know. I'm always on a different timeline. But, you know, these types of celebrations. Thanks for that, Sherry. I'm like, when's Ash Wednesday? Yeah, 2 weeks ago. All right, well, I hope that answers your question, my Bill. Don't know if my Bill is still in there. Elizabeth, are you still here with us? Elizabeth? We're going to give Elizabeth a moment. But yeah, thanks, Boo-Boos, for your help and your support. Like, it really means a lot to me because, you know, when things like this happen, you're all alone and someone's like, you know, someone of power and authority is literally saying, like, I will prevent you from being successful and I will say things about you and all this, you know, basically whatever's, like, you know, it's just, you know, I really am all by myself. And also it's hard to tell sometimes because, you know, you don't know if it's like a mental illness, like, you know, it's difficult to tell in this case if it's like at this point just mental illness, like is that person needing help? Or is it like, I don't know, dementia, or is it like just pure evil? LR, thank you so much. I appreciate that very much. We're all protected, Boo-Boos. As you can see, I'm still standing, you know, no matter what this guy's trying to do, whatever, he's not, whatever. It's just so irrelevant. Negative Nancy, not evil, just misunderstood. Okay, maybe we'll go back to Elizabeth. We're back to Elizabeth. Maybe I'll just email her about it because I got to email her anyway. It's always good to have her in the chat. Let's see. Okay, so the next one is I'm getting to the last question now, the one before last. So if you want to ask a question of the tarot today with me, it is $13 per question, and the PayPal link is in the description box below. We're gonna start wrapping up after a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we'll chat a little bit about boys, because I got some boy stories to tell you. And yeah, then we'll probably wrap up a little bit. Oh, Elizabeth is here. Clifford. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Totally like Elizabeth is Clifford. This I can't. Oh my God, I can't. I need to leave the room. Like, I triggered myself. Everyone's like, Clifford is Elizabeth. Elizabeth is Clifford. I'm just like, whatever. Just ignoring Clifford. I'm sorry, Clifford. I mean, I spend the whole day in the sun, Pipis. It is what it is. It's okay, Elizabeth. Okay, I got you. I'm glad you're here. So many new names and new faces, you know? Okay, Clifford. Oh, I see Clifford Red Dog on White Tea now. Okay. All right, Pipis. Let's look at the question. Oh my gosh, mommy's. So he asked to come to work at yours. Or you at his. Okay, is that an excuse? Let's see first if it's an excuse. I'm sure it is. Let's see. What was the purpose of this? Yeah, it's an excuse, but he's being, very weird about it as always. Apollo 11, Apollo. You can ask a question. It's $13 per question. PayPal link in the description box below. But I'm still taking questions, my baby. All right, Elizabeth Clifford. Yeah, it's an excuse. He wants to hang out because you bring him joy. He wants to have that joyfulness because he's very sad as always. 10 of Cups. He wants the 10 of Cups in his house or your house, whatever. He wants to feel the closeness. But he's afraid to say it like straightforward as always. He doesn't want to say it straightforward because he doesn't want to take responsibility for making it about that. So he's just being weird. King of Swords. Very guarded, very cold, cool, distant, weird. And then the Knight of Swords, so, kind of cold, cool communication, he's kind of communicating with you, offering this, and if you say no, then it's like an out for him, then he doesn't have to think about it so much. It's not like, it's not like he's like inviting you to do something more warm or homey. It's a coward's way in. Page of Cups, really at the bottom of the deck, the bottom line, the true heart of the matter in the story, is that he just enjoys your company. And look, the Empress. Look, it's the Empress. We've been talking about that. Come into your power. He'd like to invite the Empress, but he's not man enough to talk to the Empress. So he's making it about, like, let's just hang out and work or whatever. Friendship. He wants to spend time with you, though. Doesn't know how to say it. He's away this weekend. Okay, no, that was not a lame response. Well, let me pull cards on it. How what his reaction was to this response. What was the douche flute's reaction? Can you guys hear the rain? It's so beautiful and cleansing. He did not like that. He did not like that. He didn't like that. See, Eight of Swords. It made him feel sad because you're basically saying to him you have a life, and he does not take kindly to this kind of response. You have a life, and you're being with friends who recognize you and maybe even admired by, boo-boos out there in the world. He does not like that. And he doesn't like that you pulled back your energy. 9 of Pentacles. He does not like that. He does not like any of that. He's struggling. It's working. Pulling back the energy is working, see? Apollo 11, yeah, I'm still in Cyprus. Is that resonating, Boo? It was not a lame answer. It was a very effective answer. Yeah, you didn't say anything. You don't have to, because he's not used to this energy. You pulled back. That's number one. You pulled back. Ides of March, okay? Remember Ides of March. That's his Ides of March, his downfall. Reality check. You're casual about it, but being casual in itself is not good for him. And the fact that he can't, trigger you in the same ways, or like get the same, kind of energy from you is highly, suspicious for him. He does not like that. Yeah, the Ides did it. Good for you. See how the energy shifted so quick too. I thought it would take him longer. I thought it would take him longer, baby. It worked lightning fast. Yeah, see, you left the building. 8 of Cups. That's what's effective with him. See, you found the secret weapon. Silent treatment. Obviously, boo-boos, I don't recommend the silent treatment, but this is like a specific case. This is someone, you got to fight fire with fire. I'll ask directly if it was a lame answer. It wasn't. Justice, see, you gave the right answer at the right time. You gave him his karma. That's what he needed to hear. I mean, what were you going to say? Oh, I have a date? No, that would be too extra. He would love that, because then he'd think that you're making him jealous. Being like low-key downplaying it could be anything. Like, yeah, just hanging out with my friends. Yeah, lovers. Being low-key is the best way. It says karma, that's the justice. You get the justice with him a lot. Remember, I think in the life you got a justice card as well. In terms of, I think, like what you said or how he reacted to something. Oh, it was about, was he judging you? But he's judging himself. He's being judged. He's judging this whole situation. There's a lot of karma here coming out right now. Maybe something's going to ease up, or something's going to clarify. I think the more you stand in your power, the more you shift your energy, the more you put it on yourself, the more he's going to maybe also, there's going to be a shift in him. Not that we care, because he's not relevant. Who said this? Casper. Is the Emperor and Empress even compatible? Well, it depends on what you mean by compatibility, but though. But yeah. I mean, in some sense, the Emperor and the Empress represent the matriarch and the patriarch, so the family unit, so your parents. So in a Freudian way, it's like, I mean, were your parents compatible? Tarot is very Freudian. My tarot is very Freudian. Obviously, it doesn't have to be for you, but all right. All right, Elizabeth, does that help, Bill? I'm telling you, Ides of March did a lot. Once we're done, I'll email you. I've been away all day doing my immigration stuff, and I got sunstroke or something. I don't even know what happened. All right, Bibbies. Apollo 11. Yeah, there are earthquakes. This is an earthquake-prone area, and there were a series of very serious earthquakes in Turkey. Very sad. Okay. Alchemist Tarot 333. Are you in the house? Also, Bibbies, last dibs for your tarot questions. If you want your tarot question answered, I would send it to, personally, I would send it to my PayPal link, because that's the only way to get it answered, is PayPal. PayPal link is in the description box below. It's $13 a question. And at this point, you probably don't have to include your name or question, so I'll just call your name, baby. Okay, so while we wait for Alchemist Tarot 333, Alchemist Tarot 333. So, Bibbies, let me tell you this. Manifesting my soulmate from a past life. We're on track with that. It's really interesting what kinds of, energies and revelations come through. I think for me, a lot of it has been shadow work, and also banishing all the negative energy, like, the bends and the, all the negative flickers in my life. Okay, we're just going to wait for Alchemist 333. Alchemist 333. If if you don't come up, I'll just do your question now, and then you'll just have to rewatch the live. But yeah, so look, I'm manifesting my soulmate from a past life, my high order soulmate. It's only the beginnings of this. I think I'm gonna document it in a vlog. Probably one person will watch it, but I think it's like worthwhile doing that step by step and showing, the time frames and how, different practices of manifesting or magic might be at play. Because I am manifesting like a new person it's not a new person, it's a person I know, but I'm not manifesting a soulmate I met at this lifetime. So we have not met on this planet yet. But I know he is out there, and I'm on a quest to find that connection. And presumably so is he to some extent. I mean, he is also. I shouldn't say it like that. He is also. So this will be a unique kind of working. It's like a step-by-step what I did, how I did things, how I did the, inner work, and then how I went to the magical workings. It's, this is going to take many months, but I'm working on this more serious journey now. All right, boo-boos. I don't see... Okay, so I don't see Alchemist Tarot, so I'm just going to take the question now. And yeah, with soulmates, I see a lot of content on soulmates when it's about people you already met. So like, is this person my soulmate? Or I met my soulmate, how do I manifest them back? I don't see a lot of content in the magical or manifesting world about how to encounter the soulmate you haven't met yet, If you haven't met them yet, how do you encounter them? How do you align your paths? How do you accept that energy, that love? How do you reunite? All right, my boo-boos. So we got Laura. Your name is Laura. You're a Scorpio, my boo-boo. My Laura, you're scrumptious. I love it. Your partner, I'm so sorry. Your partner left, your partner of 8 years ago left a few months ago. Will you find love soon? You have dates with a few men. Of course you will, boo-boo. You're going to find love. You're going to be so happy. And, to hell with your partner of 8 years. Good riddance. Ooh, ooh. By the way, the person who left, I think, is missing you. I think they made a mistake. I don't know if this is going to help you or anything, but the Four of Wands came through. Like, you saw it. It flew out of the deck. I think they're having second thoughts. Too little, too late, Let me just check the chat because I don't see any movement here. I don't know if it's for any particular reason. All right. Oh, okay, boo-boos. There's something wrong with my chat. I'm sorry. I wasn't seeing your chat. I'm sorry, baby. Okay, yeah, I see LR is Alchemist. Boo-boos, I'm so sorry. I wasn't seeing the chat at all. The chat stopped about like 10 minutes ago for me, and I thought maybe we stopped talking. Clifford, thank you for the tip. Clifford, thank you for the tip. Okay, so the chat stopped. Okay, so LR, are you still here? I'm sorry, I just had to switch devices. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's wrong. Like, see, I'm telling you, we're haunted. So if you're still here, LR, I'm going to do the reading for you. Casper's soulmate is you think. Yeah, you want to be manifesting your soulmate. All right. Yeah, this chat is like awesome. Yeah, because I'm just not seeing the chat. Basically, like the chat wasn't moving. on my other device, like it got stuck. All right, so LR. Yeah, you're going to find love soon. You're going to find a rebound first, though, and maybe that's healthier. Love is coming for you soon, and healing. There's a healing. I mean, it could be love, depending on, you know, what you mean by love. I think that you're going to have, like, if you have a few dates with men aligned, I don't know if it's going to be one of them, but we're going to look into it. There is, look at this large wand, LR. All right. Large wand is coming at ya. Okay, it's a monster. Just, I use it love, doesn't matter, but it's like massive. So, I mean, there's going to be a lot of excitement. I think at the very least, a rebound is coming at you. And I think it's going to be very healing. I think there's angels around it, angel energy. So I think you're going to be healing yourself. Temperance. And then strength. It's going to fortify you and give you strength to keep going. And, you know, keep pursuing your dreams of love. And it's going to help you understand who you are. I think this is like a joke from the universe. Someone is coming into your life very soon. Even if it doesn't turn into something super serious, it is going to be somebody who is going to be like the chemistry. There's something about the sex here. Like, I'm sorry, but it's true. Like, the sex itself is going to be so much better than with your partner of 8 years. You're going to be like, I can't believe I allowed myself to have such low standards. You know? That's what's going to happen here. And like, this is like sexual energy off the charts. Off the charts. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be so good. It's going to be healing. Could turn into love as well. You got justice. You know, this is your karma. You're going to be rewarded for all the things that you went through with your person. There's rewards coming from that. Yeah, Patrick was a narcissist. No, I get it. True one. A true one. Okay. Well, let's look at a few of these different men. Yeah, you're going to bump into a lot of frogs and a lot of narcissists. I'm sure of that. But, you know. Okay. Anything coming from these boys? One of these boys, I think one of the few dates you have aligned could very well turn into something really nice. The Lovers and the Worlds. Someone putting in the work. 8 of Pentacles. Let's see which one it is so you can get more clarity. I think at least on a rebound basis, I think someone in your vicinity already could be the one for that. Let's see. Please show me each house. Which one? It's going to be, okay. So moted be, but so it's going to be the Page of Wands. It could be the youngest of them all, or the one who maybe is the least experienced, or the one who is from a slight distance, or the one who is a foreigner. It's the Page of Wands. It's a fiery energy, but it could be the younger one or the youngest of them all. At a bit of a distance, could be coming from the world too, or have some kind of, maybe a background, or like he's not from around there. That's the one you want to be going for, the world. That's where the love is for you, in the world. And then let's see if it's this one or some other big love coming through. I think this is going to be a rebound. I think it could be a romance where you feel loved, fall in love. But it's not the big one. The big one's still coming. Queen of Pentacles is still coming for you. And remember, if you were in the chat before, I was talking about the magic of the Queen of Pentacles. So, you know, you could manifest someone like that, someone warm who's going to hold you, who's going to, hold you gingerly like she's holding this pentacle, manifest this man. You can talk to this card, ask her to help you to manifest that kind of an energy. There is definitely new love coming. I think first you got to go through a rebound. I think it could be wild and crazy, but I think it's going to make you feel a lot better. And definitely love too. It doesn't have, it doesn't have to be like either like love or not love. It, can be a little love. Clifford, Clifford, absolutely. Sex role play, strength, yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's see. Aw, sister of light, you are most welcome, LR. Let me just do this quick as well. What messages coming through? This is saying as long as you're following your dream, that's how you're going to meet that big love. And I think it is going to be, you know, I would focus short term on doing rebounds, kind of like, I know this sounds a little sleazy, but I think Tarot's saying it's a good thing. And if you don't want it, then don't want it, then don't do it. And then just keep manifesting the big love. The big love will be manifested through you living your best life in your highest vibration. And I think it won't take longer than a year to find another big relationship. And that will be, you know, a very magical relationship too. Connected to the Queen of Pentacles. Something through working with people as well could be at stake, at play. Not necessarily through work itself, but it could be through your job or through collaborations of some kind, especially if you're an artist or you create things. Collaborations could bring you in the vicinity of that big love. Right now we've got a small love, but a good one. And then the big love is coming through some kind of collaboration or knowing people, networking, particularly if you're artistic or doing something, you know, outside of your normal profession or your profession is artistic or creative. Yeah, focus on your job then, LR, if that's how you feel. But it's open to you. That path is open to you. And you might actually like it. I'm just saying, like, it's up to you, obviously. But a big love is coming. It's not going to take very long. And if you work with that Queen of Pentacles energy, she's going to help you attract that love quicker. But it will all happen in its own good time. There's definitely love coming. You want me to pull some cards on the douche flute? What a douche flute. Yeah, look, King of Swords and King of Swords. Douche flute has regrets. And he still sees you as like some kind of a, you know, divine compatibility, you know. He still feels like you are the counterpart for him. But he knows that it's kind of like, I think he knows he effed it up so bad the Scorpion is done with it. I'm not sure if it's guilt, but there's definitely remorse and regret. Ew, I know. Ew, douche flute. Ew, David. Okay. I hope this helped my wonderful people. You're going to find, you know, beautiful things. Beautiful things are coming your way. Don't doubt that, not even for a second. And the douche flute is regretting what he did. Oh, our douche flute. And a message from the angels for you, just to give you something. Look, Page of Cups. There's messages coming towards you from the angels or spirits, whatever spirits you work with. Listen to the messages. They want to help you. This is healing through water, healing through feelings, healing through love. There are spirits and angels who are little helpers around you right now. They're sending you little messages. Open your mind and your heart to receiving them. And I know you're already open anyway, probably receiving them already, but they're just confirming it. Or if you something happened around you recently, maybe you heard a noise or something, you were wondering, is that a spirit or an angel communicating? This is your confirmation that it was in fact them. Or like, you know, angel numbers, synchronicities, so they're confirming that was me. Oh, douche flute, skin flute. Casper, if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. Well, I don't know about that. All right, LR, my baby. That's what I got for you. I think this is the last of the PayPal questions. I'm going to keep the stream open for a couple more minutes. So if anybody wants to submit their last question, this is your last chance saloon. All right, got one afterthought question, last chance saloon for a question. Last chance saloon for a question. And then we're going to close the live. It was awesome to see you. Oh, so yeah, so it's funny because my stalker, actually, he left a comment on one of my videos saying that my times were wrong or something. It's because he's like, oh my God, anyway. So the next live is the same time tomorrow, So if you want to come to my live, if you want me to answer your question, it's going to be same time tomorrow. And I think we'll do some weekday lives, but I'm going to do those because it's work days. I think I'm going to start doing those in the evening Pacific time, which is going to be like a crazy hour here, but I think that's the only way to do it, to get people to come as well, because, you know, I want you boo-boos to come. I want you to come. Did you come? Oh my God, I didn't say that. I just said that. I absolutely said, don't ever ask. I'm sorry, I don't know where that came from. Don't ask. Yeah, LR, absolutely open your heart to that message, because that message is meant for you. The good things are coming. And it's bad, you know, not bad karma, but, you know, that person is getting their karma. They're looking really gray and, you know, morbid and tired here. Yeah, don't ever ask if you came. So, I mean, I need that on a t-shirt. Don't ask me if I came. But did you come though? Yeah, DJ Castaway, let's get together tomorrow. Yeah. It might be more lively because it's going to be Saturday. It's going to be the same time, my babies. I really look forward to it, my babies. It's always so scrumptious. I'll promise I won't be late this time. I mean, too late. You wouldn't know if yeah, exactly. You wouldn't know if I came. It won't be too late tomorrow. And then tomorrow we'll do more tarot questions. And on Sunday, we'll do the necromancy reading again. So we'll be connecting to spirits. Or we'll do like half and half, maybe. We'll see. And then, you know, at the end, I'll just take questions for both or something. Casper 3 times. All right, my boo-boos. I'm going to go and respond to your emails now, because I've been like out and about. It's been crazy times. Again, thank you for all your love and support. You know, if you want to trust a tarot reader, my own stalker comes to me asking questions about how to stalk me better. So just saying, you know, best in the business. But seriously, babies, I really appreciate your love, Manuel. Thank you for your support, Bill. I really appreciate it. I had such a bad day today, and like now I feel so happy, even though all this crazy stuff happens. Just I came out of this. You gave me so much today, Boo-Boos. I really appreciate it. I'm working through that shit was crazy. Oh my God. Okay, also, I'm going to post, by the way, Boo-Boos, I'm going to post a little quiz on the community page. We need to decide if we're doing OnlyFans or if we're doing Patreon for members. So we can talk trash about people, and we can like use like swear words without getting demonetized. So I want to know which you're more comfortable. Do you want Patreon or OnlyFans? Because Patreon is more respectable, but it's more clunky. And OnlyFans is like better, but it's like, obviously it has like a connotation. So I don't know, whatever you want. Aw, thank you, Clifford. It's so funny calling you Clifford, the red dog. Oh, he knows how to use he definitely knows how to use OnlyFans, sadly. Yeah, he knows everything. It's okay. OnlyFans. Yeah, Divine Diva, exactly. So sad. All right, my boo-boos, take care of yourselves. Be safe. May the spirits protect you tonight, and may you have beautiful dreams. Well, it's going to be beautiful dreams for me, but you have a beautiful day and beautiful dreams tonight, wherever you are. And I'll see you tomorrow, my boo-boos. May the angels protect you.